Hey, what up?
What's good?
Yo, I'm in the middle of Around the Bar right now with Bruce. And we were talking about your clip about how you want to fight somebody.
Okay.
And Bruce was like, I think that might have been me.
That'd be your yeah, it's Brandon, yeah.
It was me. Welcome back to another episode of Around the Bar. Today we have our first ever repeat guest, and you know it had to be Bruce Batman, the AR for Optic Texas. Last time he was on Around the Bar, he had not won a world championship, and now he has two. So we get to pick his brain a little bit about that and talk about a bunch of other stuff. It's one of my favorite episodes I've ever recorded. We do get a little bit lit, which, is always a little fun. Always fun. If you guys are enjoying Around the Bar and you want to support the show more, please go check out the Patreon. We have extended cuts of most of the episodes. We have an extended cut of the Dashy episode, and all the support from the Patreon goes back into funding the show. It goes back into flights and hotels and travel and different stuff for guests to come on so we can have some more cool conversations. Thank you so much for watching, and please enjoy this episode of Around the Bar with Dashy. First ever repeat guest. First time ever.
It's only fitting too. The repeat guest for the back-to-back.
Big, yeah, for the back-to-back.
You gotta get it. You know what I'm saying?
Big Brucey. Thank you so much for coming, man. Thank you. We're drinking tequila Sprite today.
Although I gotta mention that I did ask for this
You did ask.
double shot.
You asked for the double shot.
It might be on the verge of triple, but listen, I'm down, bro. I was telling Davis like we're gonna get sloshed, bro. Like, cause last time it was a good podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a little bit too like serious as pre-champs win. Maybe I was just thinking like
Yeah,
stiff.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we gotta win.
Well,
you know
also
what I mean?
you had that like you won Toronto, and then you had that real bad slump.
Yeah.
In the next season, and that's when we did it.
You were like, whoa, maybe you took like blame for it. You're like,
I'll take.
what if I was just hammered the whole time? I should have just said that. I was like, dude, I just did it around the bar.
Like we would have won. What was the next one? It was like
Major four.
Major four. We
But
would have
no
won Major
fans.
four, but.
I was just sloshed.
But unfortunately, I had to run the bar, so
I might house this one.
no. Fuck. I'll follow you. Whatever you want to do. That's
Okay,
yeah.
I'll piss myself, actually, but
That's a lot. That's a lot. You said you don't drink like ever.
I probably drink maybe like once a month, maybe twice a month,
Like
depending
a
on the occasion. Like
you
at
don't-
an event, I usually drink.
Like
Even,
casual, or you try to get like a little buzz going.
I mean, if I'm going out, especially if I'm like, like let's say side questing, for example. Like this-
Side questing.
Yeah, I always call it that. You know what I mean? If I'm expecting to see someone,
Is that Bruce for talking to women?
yeah,
Okay.
that's me referring to
Okay,
approaching
okay.
females.
Side questing. All right.
That's basically it. Like if I ever just go out,
Yeah.
post event, even like Sunday night, let's say even if we don't win the event or anything, I'm just all the pros are there. There's an after party. That's usually when.
Yeah.
But it's never like insane.
Right. Yeah.
It's you like the last time I drank insane levels, I think it was like concrete. Like when one of my birthdays, Baltimore, I
Concrete.
think. Bro, it was insane.
What happened? I never heard the story. I didn't go.
I think I went there and I remember Hector told me like he said something insane, like along the lines of like, "Yo, you had two girls," or like, and I was like just trolling, you know what I mean? But they were actually weren't like, you know what I mean, like rockets or anything. But by my, I'm like. He was like, you had him around you, and I was like, yo, why do I just sound like I'm Wiz or something? I sound hella cool. I'm gonna run with this story. So ever since that day, like, because I don't remember anything from that night. Remember Dill was there. I don't really remember much from that. But that was the last time I got blacked out.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it was like an actual blackout.
Not really blackout, but like
Enough to not remember that
Exactly.
you had women all over you.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just
I get that.
got me, like,
Oh yeah, we actually have a funny story. Matt, can we tell the story when you got drunk the other day?
the other day.
Oh,
True had it was
yeah.
True's birthday. True had
Yeah,
it.
sure, man.
And we went to a Mexican spot. We ate, and then I was like, "Boys, I don't feel too good. I can't go to the bar. I wish I could go to the bar with you guys." And then so I leave. I go home, and then it was just in passing. I asked True. I'm like, "Yo, like how was your birthday? Like after I left, I'm sorry I had to bail."
Yeah.
And he was like, "You didn't hear about
Yeah.
Matt Craig?
What the fuck?
So you want to tell it?"
Not good.
It's not great.
So I'll do it like quick.
Yeah, do it quick.
Basically,
Yeah.
we're at the pool hall. Started drinking. I mean, my usual pretty fucking
Yeah.
heavily.
Yeah.
And
My usual pretty.
Like we were saying.
yeah, I was pretty drunk. We go outside and we're doing a little foot race in front of the pool hall
Yeah.
to end the night off with. I guess what my thought was.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, so we do the foot race. I fall. I'm going fast as fuck. Eat shit.
Yeah.
And I thought I broke my wrist, so I started like kind of tweaking a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like sitting on the ground, and I would stand up and then get like super nauseous, and then sit back down.
Yeah.
And eventually, I stood up one time and just blacked out, like
Whoa.
lost consciousness completely. Fell back, hit my head on the concrete.
Oh, what
Went
the
to
fuck?
the ER, got like 4 staples in my head.
Yeah, I was talking to James,
Yeah.
and James was
Oh
like,
my
James was
God.
like, James was like, the sound that it made, I thought he died.
That was scary as fuck.
He said James and True were peeing in a bush, and they heard, turn around, and it's
Oh my
Matt Gray.
Just passed out.
Oh yeah, just like standing up and then just
It just hit you.
just
And guess, and he turned around, did a pod the next morning.
What a fucking.
What a fucking, what a
Turned around
fucking
and showed up
tank.
at 9 a.m. game chat. By the way, like I always troll about that, but like that is insane. Though, right?
Yeah, every time you guys complain about game chat, just know
it's at a reasonable time. It's like 10:30, 11, but I always say 9 a.m. because like it just sounds more
it sounds
more like Kobe like.
sounds like it's happening at 7 a.m.
Yeah, because I want to make it look like I'm up at 8, but in reality, it's not that. It's just, I love the game chat. It's just like sometimes, 10 a.m. feels like
Yeah.
8 a.m.
It really does.
It does some days.
Especially like if you're working late the night before.
Yeah.
And by late, I mean like you're in Losers Queue in Val.
That's
and it's
exactly
4
yeah,
a.m.
and it's 5 a.m. and I don't know if I
like,
want.
how am I supposed to work
Literally.
under these conditions?
And I'm like, I've been losing every game, and now they want me to show up at 8 a.m. That's my mindset. Is they don't know that.
Like Hector gets mad, and you're like, no, you don't understand. It's Losers Queue. Like
Yeah.
I can't get off. I
He's
can't
like-
get off.
He's like, yo, what am I? He's like, I don't give a fuck how you're playing. Just show for content. Literally, we could be 0-18. He's like, show for fucking content. Like I don't.
I think it happened.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why I
that
kinda-
wasn't a hypothetical.
Yeah,
That
that's
happened.
exactly what happened. Actually, I'll never forget Hector. I'll never forget looking at them. It was Seth, Matt, and Hector on the pod, and then Hector looked at me just straight face and said, "You are the worst optic team we've ever had." And then I was like, "How do I argue this? We're 0-18. This is quite literally embarrassing." And then he said,
But
you have the choice to be the best optic team ever." Something along the
Yeah,
lines of
yeah.
that. And I was like, "We could, yeah." I remember thinking, "Yeah, for sure. Please get me out of this cycle." Please God, somebody spawn in named Mercules. Just spawn in and save us.
oh my god, dude.
Shout out to Perk though. Holy.
Bro, I think like for the rest of your career, you'll never have a story like what happened this year.
Yeah,
Like-
it's actually from how it started to
Dude, there has to be moments in the past 2 months where you think you're like how is this happening? Like
That's
I'm gonna
exactly-
wake up. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be back 0-21.
dude. I swear to God, when we won champs that night, I was so afraid of like waking up from a dream. I swear to God, like I would pinch myself a late night. I'm like, this really happened. There's no way we won champs. Like, because I remember how it felt just a couple months before, just fucking the worst I've ever felt on the team.
Yeah.
Like the vibe of the team, nobody had belief anymore within each other. I was like, this
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, and the community was coming for you and Ant.
And I'm like, yeah. And then we
literally,
gotta say
like-
Ben Nassim, like the bro, you know what I mean? I feel like he's got some wars going on right now. Like,
you were the first war. You started this
I'm
shit.
I'm not because I saw it coming.
You're
I'm like,
patient zero.
bro, I'm never wrong, just early. It was basically what it was. And then I was like, Ben, this is some bullshit you're saying. And I basically called him out. And we, like, obviously,
yeah.
we made up our differences, but now people are realizing this
Yeah.
guy's saying some bullshit.
He's saying some crazy shit.
Yeah. And I remember fucking. Wait, what was I going with that? What were we talking about? The
The
tequila's getting to me. Right?
just the fact that you were pinching yourself.
Oh yeah. Fuck, dude, I had a good point with that. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, it's
But we're
just,
good now.
it's got to be like, oh, the community was coming after you and
Oh
Ant.
yeah. And I was like, bro, this is some bullshit. In the moment, I'm thinking, this guy doesn't know what you're me and Ant, we're the issue.
Yeah.
So then for us to win, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we were definitely the issue, right? Like, because like
It's just
you
insane.
basically stand on business. You know what I mean? I want to just stay
Yeah.
to the end, but then
I think this season of COD has showcased like how wishy-washy like the
Yeah.
average COD fan is, like
yeah, literally.
by an extreme. And you see it happening. It's not just biased because I'm an Optic fan. Like you see it happening right now with Celium. Like
Mhm.
all of a sudden people are just like all
the first
over.
2 months, the first 2 events, he's the best player in the game.
Yeah.
It's insane to see.
He's the best player in the world. He's the best. He's
MVP front runner.
Yeah. He's like top 10 player in of all time. And like now they have 2 bad events, and now he's the problem. He's the reason that
It's
like
crazy how fast it goes.
FaZe is like going downhill. Like what the hell? And the same shit was happening to you and Ant.
Yeah,
It was pissing me off.
we just won champs, and then like 2 events later, because realistically, if we're not going off of like how long like the months in between the events were,
Yeah.
go from champs. Well, I guess EWC, but at the time, like we didn't know if it was like
Yeah.
I was gonna be viewed or whatever. And then we go stage 1 and stage 2. Those are the very 2 next events, and then after that, people were like, "These guys are dog shit." Like, you know, what I'm saying?
Right.
Split them up. I'm like, "Damn, what the fuck?" That was
Yeah,
fast.
it's insane. It is insane. I mean, obviously something had to be done, but that doesn't mean that the players are
Yeah.
shit. You know what I
think
mean?
it was just so bad that they probably just thought like blow it up, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened.
I mean,
Was happening with you guys.
we're so bad. Like, but it wasn't like gameplay related. It was the weirdest thing ever. It wasn't like
It was like,
'cause we just won champs, so it's like
yeah, no, it's not talent because AG and Ken's like one of the best ARs of all
Yeah.
time,
It's not like we didn't
and
have-
SMGs.
well, chemistry. It's not the issue. We know how each
Yeah.
other play. Like, it's just more. I don't know.
Other
I want to
shit.
say it was egos. It was like
Yeah.
I think it was just mainly that, and then that just like disagreements, people just not coming on the same page, and then it just kind of like you let it like slide for a little bit, and then eventually, just
Yeah.
catching that. What happened?
Yeah. I've talked to everyone's talked to, we've talked about this a million times, but basically like Skies joins the team, you guys are like down to ride it out. It seems like that's just the vibe. Was that ever a conversation that was like actually had?
Okay, so this is what happened. So after Major 3, we lost, got top 8 again. We're like, holy shit, we're 3-peating top 8. This is insane. Like,
Yeah.
we actually might not actually break the top 6 eventually. But then me and Ann were just talking, like, we were obviously down for a change, but by then, how many changes have we made? 4 or
Right.
5. Like, the community's just like, bro, these guys are making changes. It's like, we don't want, like, it's not that we didn't want the look of, bro, these guys are making all these decisions and, like,
Right.
nothing's working. Like, eventually, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't. But then that's why when Hector called us, he was like, I'll take all, like, basically the blame. There's no blame, bro. It's perk theory. You know what I mean? You're getting all the credit, if anything.
Yeah, he is
So then-
giving the credit.
Basically, I'll do everything. You guys just sit back. We're getting Mason. And then that's whenever they talked to Toronto. We couldn't
Yeah.
get him before the Seattle match. So after we won that,
Yeah.
I remember after we won, we texted the chat. We're like, we're still getting him, right? Just to make sure, like,
Yeah.
this 3-0 is not saving our team, bro.
I was talking to Perk. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
You see
I was,
him?
I was talking to Merc,
Yeah.
and he said that like I think it was Challengers. He was supposed to be on like a really good team,
Yeah.
and then the team that the guy he was going to drop, they were going to drop him for, like had like a 1.3 that event, and so they went to the next event with that guy and didn't and like basically led Mason on. And I was like, dude, were you getting flashbacks during the Seattle match? He was like, yeah. He's like, I'm watching them win 3-0. And I'm like, fuck.
We look
like,
insane.
Like, it's over.
And I was like, don't worry, bro. This is a facade.
It's a
We're
facade.
ass.
It was God testing us,
Yeah.
man. It really
But
was.
thank God, though. But like Hector actually just, apparently Zinni had a lot of influence too, which I was kind of
Yeah.
mind blown about.
Yeah, I did a deep dive on that.
Did he?
Yeah.
But I
They-
want to know the situation, like, because Zinni's always like, yo, GMZs. I'm like, I want to know the story
I
behind
talked
this.
to JP
Mhm.
and I talked to Zen himself and then I talked to Merc.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean it's pretty much like I think the biggest thing that Zen did was before anyone else contacted Mason, he DM'd him and said, "Yo, don't sign with anyone."
That's the smartest thing. That
Yeah,
you could do,
yeah,
'cause by the time you sign, I don't want to say it's too late, but it pretty much is. Like,
Oh yeah,
because now it becomes a numbers game that doesn't have to be.
right. I mean, I'm sure there were people looking after him or like trying to grab him. You know, because
That's what I thought. I'm like, this kid's probably gonna get picked up. Like,
yeah, I thought the team that he replaced, what was it, Ultra?
either Ultra, but I heard he got offered by like C9. He probably didn't care about that.
Yeah.
Or Falcons, but
I wonder. So you think that there was one guy from Challengers that had a standout EWC, right?
that Abe kid, I think.
Abe and Craze. Is it Craze?
Oh yeah, Craze and Mamba too.
Mamba. Yeah,
I like
three of them.
Mamba just because of his name. I was like, the Black Mamba. He had so much aura to me. And then I looked at his jersey, it pissed me off. It killed it all for me. Because you know how you could have numbers? I'm not a fan of numbers for like gaming jerseys.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it belongs, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like another topic. But then I was expecting to see 8 or 24, 34. What the fuck are you doing? You're the Mamba.
the Mamba.
And then 34, and then apparently he's like, oh, I didn't want to fully go like out Mamba. Your name's already Mamba.
Yeah, you're
you
already
might as
there.
well embrace it,
You're
bro.
already there.
What do you mean you didn't want to fully go Kobe, bro? If anything, that's like you're Mamba. That's worse than having the number. You know what I mean?
There's a guy in the community named Tupac Thug Lord. Like
Yeah.
he went all the way.
He didn't go, yeah, Tupac. He went the Thug Lord, bro. That's like, he is him, bro.
like you just go all the
That's
way
what I'm
if you're
saying,
gonna
commit.
go.
And then I was like, bro, he's no longer the Mamba to me. Now he's just Mamba.
Now he's just Mamba.
He's not the Mamba.
Now he's Mamba. Mamba. What is that? It's like a song. It's not Kobe. It's the Mamba.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
No, I know that.
No, what a fucking you know what I'm talking about?
Isn't that Mambo or is it Mambo?
Oh, is it Mambo?
I mean,
Mambo number 5?
The Mambo.
It might be Mambo number 5.
Yeah, Mambo number 5.
Keisha. I don't fucking know.
Mambo.
Wow,
It's Mambo number 5.
When did this track drop?
A little bit of Erica in my life.
I'm getting like
a
2004 vibes. 90s.
Yeah, this is.
This was 99, my birthday.
This was old school when I was a kid. So, and I'm.
You guys are all 90s babies, right?
Yeah,
We all made the cut.
You barely made the cut.
Bro, the 90s were insane. I always say it.
Dude, you should have been there.
You should have been there. Those 8 months I was there, bro, it's crazy, man.
George always says the cutoff for a 90s baby is 94. Like, if you're not a 90s baby if you were born like 95.
Yeah, because Jordan dominated the 90s, and that shit went all the way to 98. You know what I mean? So, like, and he says the 90s.
That is true.
Jordan says the 90s, and that shit is going to 98.
But he was also a grown man during that time.
It's fair enough. That's fair enough. Bro, I was there, man.
I was there.
As long as on the birthday, or like, think about it, 20, 30 years from now, it's going to look crazy for people to see like 90. You know what I'm saying? Like you were born in a different century.
Bro, I remember like, you know when you have to like put your email or put your birthday in for like something on the computer?
Yeah.
I used to like click it and I would just scroll a little bit and I'm like 93.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking now I'm scrolling.
Nah, you're actually making me feel hella old because I remember I would sometimes cap like whenever you had to be like over 21 when I was like 16, 17, like then you would just make a new account for like a gaming whatever or some shit. You would just be like boom right there.
Right.
But now I'm like 99. I'm like 20. Whoa, I'm low-key getting up there. I'm like, am I unk? And I hate when people come to my shop like, yo, you're unk. Now I'm like, damn.
You might be.
Bro, I'm about to be like
it's
the
funny
oldest in the league.
I know you were the new kid. You were the new kid on the block. It seems like yesterday.
I know.
And now you're what, second oldest AR in the league is what I keep hearing?
I'm about to be second oldest in the league just in general. I'm praying Slasher doesn't retire.
Yeah, Slasher
Slash Priesta. Attach is gone.
Yeah.
So he left me hanging.
And that was it.
Fuck. And now Priesta, I'm just hoping. I don't know, bro.
You might be the one that breaks it though. Because there's this
stigma.
There's a stigma that you can't compete after 30, after 28 to 30, you can't compete.
I think CS though, CS pros definitely killed that because their Kerrigan's like 35.
Yeah,
there's some like pros that are like getting up there in CS and they look like they're fucking
right.
There's
like I watch a lot of Super Smash Brothers and there's a lot of like I think all of this top Super Smash Brothers players are like 28 plus, 25 plus at least.
Damn.
Allow me to interrupt this wonderful conversation that we're having right now and talk about Lucy. If you guys like a little pillow for your lip, Lucy is the way to go. It's 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco free. They sent 2 different kinds right here. We've got wintergreen, and the other one is like a breaker. So you have like a little capsule inside of it, and then you pop it, and it's like minty and refreshing. And it's really nice. Lucy breakers are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open and release extra flavor and hydration. Set yourself up with a subscription today and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. They come in sleeves of Lucy. So you can just stack them all the way up. They sent me a lot. Personally, my favorite is the breakers. I like the little extra game that you could play, and then boom, flavor explosion in your mouth. And I use the 4 milligram ones. I assume they come in different milligrams for all you manly men out there that want some big time hits in your mouth. There's probably the option for you. And yeah, you could throw it in whenever you need that extra little hit. Put it right in. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/ATB and use code ATB to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. I mean, 30 days, that's how confident they are. You definitely should try it out. Again, that's lucy.co and use code ATB to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical.
How old is Faker?
How old is Faker? Yeah,
dude, that's literally the GOAT gamer.
Do you like League? Like, do you understand it?
I don't watch. Like, the thing is, 29.
29,
and he's the GOAT, bro. He just
won
Worlds last year. No, but to go back to League, I don't watch any games, but I watch all like their videos on, like, for example, like the Hall of Legends or like the those little previews,
the aura farming
the little
videos.
sequels before. Like, no, I swear to God, going into Champs Finals, I woke up Sunday morning while I was eating my Tim Hortons breakfast, and then put on one of those like the the SKT versus BLG, the hype up video, 6 minutes. I had my headphones in. I literally took it off. I felt like I could run through a wall. I'm like, we're not losing this.
Before
fucking
champs?
finals.
Before champs finals.
Bro, and I was watching their final, like, because they have like before every round at playoffs or their worlds, they have like a little sequel that would hype it up. They're like Gen G's, like, doing, you know what I'm saying? And I knew we were shitting on them. I felt like I was faker.
You watched a hype up video for a esport that you don't understand.
Literally nothing. I literally know nothing about the game. The crowd's going crazy. I'm like, he must have did some crazy shit, man. There's probably some.
He hit some backdoor.
Yeah. I'm like,
ult.
yeah, he 1v3'd, I think. They're probably like, yeah, that's not what he did at all.
That's not how it works.
He just saved, actually.
I watched, like, Seth did this, like, Annihilator Cup. I don't know if you watched it. Like, he was teaming with, like, Double Lift and Summit. And
yeah.
And I watched.
Was that the CS thing?
So it was a bunch of different games. It was CS, CS, League of Legends, Tekken, Black Ops 6, and another game.
It was like a gaming decathlon.
Yeah. And so Seth is like frying in, obviously, Black Ops 6. He's frying in CS. Yeah. And then he gets to League of Legends, so I'm like watching him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know what is going on.
No
But
idea.
they are getting cooked. Like I know that. I know they're, because they keep dying and they're playing like Nade Shot and Octane.
Double Lift's the pro, right?
Yeah, and Double Lift's on their team. Double Lift at one point goes, all of you guys go middle or left or something.
Yeah.
And you guys just hold off. I'm going to go right. He goes right and just clears the lane and wins.
I'll go right and win the game. Just don't die.
Bro, it was insane.
Bro, that sounds insane. Like, he basically said, like, because you guys are so bad individually, at least sit in a pack, don't scam.
Right.
Basically, and I'll win the game.
I'll just do all of it.
Yeah. And then they're probably just like sitting there, like just farming coins or whatever.
Yeah, just killing little dragons or something.
I just envisioned the game being like Clash of Clans. Like, is that, I just figured it's Clash.
I feel like as a gamer, like I do this as a career.
Yeah.
I got to at least learn how to play it.
No, literally.
That's how I felt about CS and Val, and like I did it.
Yeah, just so you know, if you do watch it, you're like, okay, I see.
Right.
Like, I see the idea behind it. Like,
it's just like with CS and Val, you kill everyone, and then you get to 13 first.
Yeah,
that's easy.
That's so
I could do that with any game. Like
any FPS is so easy.
It's kill them and get to 13, I understand it.
Yeah.
For that shit, I don't know.
I'm like, wait, we destroy the tower. Is that good? We win the round? I'm like, they're like, yes, we won. I'm like, that's a round. I'm like, that's a round. That took 30 minutes. Am I blasting?
Yeah. Some of the games like last like 2 hours or some shit. I mean, maybe not 2 hours.
No, but I believe it.
Yeah.
If it probably goes to, I mean, do they have OT? I probably think they do.
They're like do you understand League, Matt? Nope.
Dude, I tried playing it once and I remember I got on, I was trying to move my character, it didn't move with the keyboard. I'm like, no, you got to click.
You have to click. Yeah, no,
I was like, you already lost me. I already got off the game, I think.
You go to WSAD and
I'm like, yo, my shit's not key binded. I'm like throwing shit, like abilities. They're like, no. And I'm like, yo, you're like, you got to click shit. I was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I think that's how I was with, I tried, I was working on a video where I like attempting to play World of Warcraft, and I think it's the same. Yeah. It's the same way. It's like clicky. I think
don't like that. It feels like an iPhone game to me.
Yeah.
You know
it feels like you're tapping.
Like I want to go here. I want to go here. I want to go here.
Right.
I want to like control my character, like every like little detail. Like you can do that with a mouse. I'm not saying you can't, because obviously like that's like pretty much a skill gap, I guess. But
maybe Warcraft isn't like that. I can't remember. But I played a game where you had to click instead of run. It's just not the same.
Yeah. And do you ever hear them playing? It's like all you hear is the mouse going off.
Oh, dude.
If you walk into a League of Legends like room, like it's just and I'm like,
Matt, I don't know if this exists, but can you look up like StarCraft input or like hand cam? Something like that. Like, have you ever watched professional StarCraft? I've never watched it either.
I don't know what it is.
StarCraft?
I heard of it. We were actually there when EWC, like they were.
They were doing StarCraft?
That we were, they were with that team, StarCraft. And
yeah. From what I understand, it's like a tower defense game. Have you ever played
Splash.
it? Yeah, like something like that, but like insane. So like the inputs that these guys have, look how turnt they are. Look at the screen.
Dude, what is going on? He's just going through menus?
That's just menus and upgrading towers and pathing your little minions to, dude, like,
probably sounds crazy.
Build your base.
Dude, you know how some streamers, you like go into their stream and you could hear their keyboards and shit? Like Sinatra's like one that always comes to mind. Like this would probably sound crazy on the stream.
Dude. Like the way that he was like he's pressing, what is that? EFR?
What is he doing though? Is he just like It's like Clash, right? Basically, it looks like Clash.
I would say StarCraft people would be upset for me agreeing with you, but yes, it's Clash of Clans, but like esports version,
but like PC version,
right? PC version, and like all of the base building happens in one game, and whoever loses, you lose your whole base.
Oh, so it's not like overtime. It's not like a marathon. It's kind of like just.
Instantly. Oh yeah, you're 1v1ing somebody,
and they're just trying to. Yeah, okay, I get it.
You build up your army, and you build up like resources, and then you like you explore to figure out where your opponent's base is, and so you can like scout it and figure out how to attack it.
Yeah.
How do you build your army? You put some army over here, you put some army over there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's really hype, but it's too much for me.
Definitely. I mean, bro,
you
got to do this, bro.
Look at it, bro.
This is no 2 a.m. I'm stoned.
I'm
playing this shit, bro. You got to be 5 p.m. off 3 coffees.
Right. Yeah.
You got to be you got to get the proper sleep to get on this game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or else you're getting shit on.
Yeah. These are people that like they rent out like LAN centers.
Yeah.
Or they rent out like a computer in a LAN center and a PC center, and they're just grinding all day, and you're playing like people who
they got it.
They're just locked, like completely locked.
3.3 million views. Maybe it's just gotta like
next level.
Show the public, bro, that we're getting active.
Yeah.
Maybe burning the most calories in this esport.
That might be the most burnt calories.
You know how
in
people
esport.
you remember people are asking Grok? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Like I wish that we could ask it right now. Is this esport burning
which
the most calories?
Which esport burns the most calories?
And who's burning the least? It might be like
who is burning the least?
Like Warzone pros or some shit. Like,
I don't know. Warzone can get high. I mean, the people that spawn and die, they probably don't lose.
Like the ones that like you have to win the game.
Yeah.
Like the one that Seth played. Like the first, I remember watching the stream. The first 10 minutes,
his heart rate was probably
just chilling, and then towards the end, it was like, whoa, this is the crazy shit ever.
Yeah. His heart rate was probably up there. I wish I could see what his heart rate was like.
Yeah, because it's like a one and done. That's like you don't get back, and second place gets nothing. I think, right?
Yeah. No, it's a one and done.
Like even if you get second place with the most kills, it doesn't really matter. The available data suggests Fortnite burns. Really?
Fortnite burns the most calorie among esports. This is Grok with an average of 194 calories per.
Wait, Call of Duty's up there?
Yeah, Call of Duty 188,
189, and Call of Duty 188 for the same duration.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. Like
we're up there, bro. We're burning shit, bro.
It's respawn.
Well, I don't go to the gym.
You're burning calories,
bro. I'm basically doing I'm cardio every scrim, bro. Especially playing against some of these teams.
Yeah. I mean, they have Dance Dance Revolution.
Okay, that's cheese. Okay,
that is cheese.
We can't do no like actual like physical
or like VR. Like
you gotta be sitting down, bro.
Yeah, sitting down esports.
Yeah,
I think burning the least might be like a tack shooter. It might be R6 or Val, or maybe not Val. It's probably R6 or CS.
Yeah, that's actually
because like you're a lot of it. You have to like focus instead of like
decision making.
Right,
It's just more like tactical. Like
it's more chess than it is.
Bro, speaking of chess, by the way, at EWC, fucking, we're walking by. You randomly would just see, like, at the buffet, Magnus Carlsen walking by.
Bro, that's
I was
insane.
just like, bro, this guy's insane. OR1. 2, they hit me up the next day that he was there, that I saw him or whatever.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, we need somebody to, like, 1v1 him for a skit. Like, is anybody down? But our match was at 10:30, and then I think all of us were, like, all in the greens. Let's wake up at, like, 3 or 4. Like,
yeah.
Bro, we're not trying to be up too early and basically get jet lag. But then I saw that, I was like, yo, that would have been so cool if I 1v1 Magnus. And I was just like, I would have got diffed so hard, obviously. But apparently they were doing skits because apparently he ended up doing it with Ken. And then he was just saying like, we were doing one game where he had only pawns and I had like a normal whatever. And then another game where I was doing 2 moves and then he had to wait for both my moves before he could do one. And I was like, and he said he lost all of them.
Yeah, of course he did.
Well, yeah. But I was just wondering like, damn, that pick would have looked so hard. You know the Ronaldo Messi?
Yeah, the Ronaldo.
Just me and Magnus.
Drake, J. Cole.
Yeah. It's just like, what the fuck am I doing in this pick? If I
Do you know how to play chess?
Actually, yeah, a little bit.
Like, did you try?
Like,
you
I'm completely dog shit. But like,
you tried openings.
Yeah, like yeah. Like if I like play, like I'm not like, just gonna be like, does that do that? Like I know the basics. Like I'm not very good. Like,
yeah. I remember whenever Ender and Ray were on the team, they would play each other in chess. I don't know if you locked in, but you were more on your ping pong shit back then.
Bro, I'm unbeatable in ping pong.
You're unbeatable
except for Paco, bro.
Paco's nights.
Yeah, Paco in the middle of the year, we were playing like every day for a month straight. And then I got to the point where I was like, I'm not fucking playing this guy. This guy keeps shitting on me. So like, fuck this guy. I'll play Kyler. Like, you know what I'm saying? To the boys, like, and then they got so much better. And now they're starting to be like, no, I remember the days where like, you guys were like, how do I serve? And now I'm like, fuck me. These guys are actually like, kind of frying my shit. But
yeah,
we were playing every day. It was fun. But then I got bored. I was like, okay, like, it's like a little phase basically.
Yeah. I remember I played Ray one time, and I was like, man,
Ray's good.
Ray's good he's good at all the
weird shit.
weird sports.
Darts.
Darts,
Pool.
Bowling. Well,
Yeah. Well, Maybe.
darts, pool, bowling.
Really?
I didn't know he bowled.
I didn't know you bowled either. That's fun.
shout out Ray, man. He just had a kid. That's Papa
Congrats,
Ray.
yeah.
That's Papa Ray.
Crazy.
Apparently I saw a rumor that he's either exiting coaching or doesn't want to coach anymore or some shit like that, which I thought was crazy.
I thought it was just that he got released.
Oh, he got released? That's weird.
Or no, he left Seattle. Something like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Either
Like
he departed or they released.
I thought he departed, which I thought was interesting because they just got second. Unless he got a better offer.
I'm just thinking like all their contracts are up. Like,
Yeah, he's
Probably.
shopping around maybe.
yeah, maybe.
What did you think of having the coaches up there talking in the game?
Bro, at first I was just thinking like, I don't know how it's gonna be because I never competed during that era. Like
Right.
Ghost or BO2 where the coaches were on stage. I don't know, NAW if they probably didn't have it, but
No,
I
it was,
never competed in that era.
yeah, no, it was. I think Ghost was the last year.
It was? Okay.
I believe so.
Because I remember like, you can't snipe like that, Clay.
Yeah.
What's that,
Mr. X, yeah.
Guy's comedy, but I never played it. I never played in that era, so I didn't know how it was gonna be. But Damon was like the perfect fit because I remember JP and Damon were talking about who's gonna be on stage, but
It had to have been David.
yeah, because Damon also has like the experience of just being on stage. He also has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
experience of having Mr. X in his ear, like whatever, just the
Right.
coaches. But he knows to like what teams are or what players are thinking in the moment, like in the
Yeah.
game. Like obviously, like you could say some general shit we talk about after the map, but
Yeah.
he was so good, dude. Like he would just say like little shit like, "Yo, you're missing a booza and whatever," and then I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Okay, perfect." They're like, last guy, we're like, "Yo, or 3-3, the last guy ball," and then he'd just be like, "Rencore," like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he'd
just
emphasize
little
it.
stuff.
And then
Yeah,
we kill
yeah.
somebody again, or like two more guys in the next wave, but we never kill her. He's like, "You guys never killed Rencore. Like keep that in mind. He's close, nearby, like behind you
Right.
guys." So then that just like that little reassurance.
That's
is-
so dope, dude. I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
is.
such a cool element.
yeah, but that's why I think that like because people think they could only help, but in reality they could hurt if
Oh,
like
for sure they could.
because I think they could only help like 5-10% max, but that's like really that's like the cap that like they could do.
Right, yeah.
And then if they do like too much, we're like rotate a 30.
But 10% is good.
That's a great 10%.
Yeah.
Like 5, like bro, you.
But they could hurt
you-
50%.
Exactly,
Like, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
So
yeah.
like you can help a little bit, but you could hurt a lot more. So you have to like it's very fragile in my opinion.
Yeah. And no one's come out and said it yet because like roster changes haven't happened. There haven't been any any of these little leaks or whatever. But I'm sure a coach, either one of two things happen, or maybe both. One coach during EWC probably didn't say a word at all during any of the series.
Which is also dog shit. Yeah.
And a coach also probably costed
Yeah.
at least a rotation.
I always say overcooked.
yeah.
Overcooked. Like-
Probably said something which was a bad call out or something
Yeah.
and it costed.
Or emphasize something that they talked about before the game. Like P2s, we always need this spawn. Let's do this. So
Yeah,
at 40
yeah.
seconds, blah, 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 and then like you're basically the whole team just gets taken out of the moment and like, okay, what
Yeah.
the fuck's happening? Oh, let's do this. 40 seconds go by, they're AFK,
Right,
not doing
right.
anything, and then they realize like, what the fuck? We just gave it 35, 40 seconds, get broken next hill,
Yeah.
game's over. So it's like,
I think like player coaches are going to be really sought after if this becomes some sort of meta.
Yeah.
I don't know if CDL will do it immediately. I personally hope they do. I think having a coach behind you guys just looks cooler.
Yeah, it
I think
does.
it looks more legit.
it's like CS.
Yeah, it's like CS and
Halo, I think, right?
Halo and Gears of War. Like I love the coaches behind the players, but you have to have
The right
like
coach.
like JP. What he provides for the team is so sick.
Yeah.
But having him up there with no experience of ever playing in a map, like he told me his highest competitive history is playing GBs,
Yeah.
and so like he's not going to be able. He's been looking at a
Yeah.
mini map, or he's been looking at Codcaster for 5 years
Yeah.
now, and Damon can remember what it's like to play on stage where you
Yeah,
can't
just forget
see
like
through the
yeah,
walls
in the
you know?
moment. Just look at my screen. He could see what I'm going through. Like, yo, Brandon, don't worry
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Like, he'll always say, just watch your left. Like, because he knows like that. Like, yo, he's overthinking, looking at left, and has this,
Yeah.
for example. Just look at this, for example. Like, JP would see that, but he wouldn't. Like he kind of knows to say it, but he wouldn't know. Like, is this the right time to do? Maybe he's looking at something.
Right.
Like, he would just maybe like,
Overthink.
yeah, he didn't want to like step on our toes, basically.
Of course, yeah.
So I think they have such a good dynamic. Like JP's like, what he does is so like great, but then Damon probably doesn't like. I don't want to say he's not interested in it, but it's just not his bag. You know what I mean?
Of
And then
course,
what
yeah.
Damon's really good at is like the experience, like what to say,
yeah,
what a team's going through, what individuals are going through, and then like he could help with that, and then
that's so dope.
so they could get like bounce off each other really well.
I think it'd be awesome to have, and I think a lot of people have that the same like thought as well. Because before when it first got announced,
We were all like,
it was met with like almost complete like
everybody was like,
criticism.
dude, this is bullshit.
right, yeah. But like when you're up there and you're watching, you're like, damn, this is kind of fire.
Yeah, because everybody was just thinking like, bro, the coaches have Like, there's no way they should be allowed to fucking. Like everybody just thought like players are just gonna sit there in silence and just focus on their gunny, and then the coach is gonna do everything. But in reality, it's never like that. Like,
can't be like that.
It's impossible. Bro, the coaches are not looking at the mini map. They have to look at one screen.
Right.
So now it's like you kind
you're
of realize which coach is like.
You're doing this.
And this kind of exposes the coach because I'm so sick when I see coaches. Bro, why are they doing this? Let's see how good your game knowledge is when you're only looking at one screen.
You don't even have to shoot. You don't even have to shoot.
You can look at this guy's screen only. Let me see where they're spawning. You know
let's give you aimbot. See if you can make the right calls.
Literally, like that's why. In that way, it's like okay, like everybody thinks like, oh, we're about to cook. Yeah, you're looking at a mini map all day. You have wall hacks and codcaster.
Yeah, exactly.
You have the stats. You have every piece of knowledge.
Yeah,
like, it's a lot different in the game when you could hear only your comms and one screen.
Yeah, I think these players like. Major Maniac just retired. Attach seems to be doing his like content thing. So, you know, and Octane as well. But Octane had like, I think he's got that competitive itch. I think he wants to coach. I
saw his tweet. Like,
tweeted out.
Actually, which I was like kind of like surprised about.
Yeah. I mean, I think he can still fucking play.
Fuck yeah, he could.
I wonder if anybody's hit him up.
Dude, I'd be like, why don't you just come back?
Like, why are you
just come back? Really.
Coaching. I think like players like Octane, players like Major Maniac, and, you know, like, the players that are retiring that, you know, did some stuff, like those are going to be coaches that are picked up.
Major's
especially
gonna be, if Major ever becomes a coach, I'll say this, he's going to be a great one, dude.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard he's like I think somebody compared him to like Hines in Halo. I don't know if you know who Hines is. He was always considered like one of the best like players just to play with. Like
he was just a great teammate.
Yeah, everyone considered him like a great teammate. Yeah, so
I can see Major doing that, dude. I really could.
Loading back up. You want a double again, or you were gonna single?
Let's do one more double.
Well, one more double. All right. Matt Craig.
My Craig is just getting PTSD from that one night.
He's getting PTSD. We don't worry. We w't foot race. I think that's the most important part.
Oh yeah, I've drank a lot since that night anyway.
Okay.
I'm over that.
Dude, I remember Maddie, like. Because I remember I was like, yo, can you help me set up my PC back home? And then like he was like cool enough to like do it and whatever.
Yeah.
And then my IRLs were in town. And then I was like, yo, bro, let's just drink. You know what I mean? Let's go let loose a little bit. You've been working. You know what I mean? You set up for like 30 minutes. And then we were playing a card game. I don't remember what it was called. It's called President or whatever. And then here I am, but like 4 of my IRLs and Maddie. We're just sitting there bullshitting.
Wait, really?
Yeah. We're just like, I'm
vibe.
like, that's a 2. That's a good ass card, right? We're sitting there. And I think he was actually like low-key frying our shit, which is kind of annoying because like I was getting rinsed all night, but.
That sounds like fucking Matt Craig.
So we popped a couple Happy Dads. By the way, Happy Dads are great. I'll say
Happy Dads?
Happy Dads are great. I'll drink those.
Dude, I didn't realize when I'm watching Nade do these CS cases.
Yeah.
And he's drinking these high noons. I thought they were like White Claws.
Wait, they're not?
Bro, they're vodka seltzers.
They're what?
They're vodkas.
I'm thinking high noons are like beers.
That's what I'm thinking.
What?
Bro, dog, I had one high noon. I forgot where. Oh, I was watching you guys play. Nick was doing his Elden Ring stream.
Yeah.
And so we watched the finals at the Airbnb during his Elden Ring stream. And I was like, you know, it's me, James, and Nick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just bring some high noons.
Yeah, they're probably thinking like, what the fuck? Like,
So I brought some high noons. I drank one. And I would drink one, and I was like,
that's pone.
Wait a second. This is not a Truly.
Yeah,
like, this is fucking.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, bro, like, how are you allowed to, like, serve those in, like, a can? Like, as if it looks like a beer. I just thought, bro, I'm not even joking. Until you said this, if somebody offered me a high note, I'll take a beer. Why not? Like,
yeah. No, it wouldn't have been a beer. It's fucking
Probably
vodka seltzers. Like, literally vodka. And cheers again.
Cheers.
Cheers.
AG taught me this. Like, whenever you cheers, like, you gotta, what is it? Bless it? Or like some shit like that. Like
you gotta smack the table. Matt, you know what it is? When you cheers and you smack the table, is that called something?
To cheers and then you
He's our frat boy.
Google this. I don't want to have the wrong answer.
He's like
I do it. I don't know why. But
I do it too.
I'm not even joking. Ever since like AG taught me that, he actually passed along some knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to AG for that.
Every time you take a shot, you gotta hit the table.
I'm not even joking. Even if I've never explained to the person I'm taking a shot with, I'll literally still do this. Like just force it.
Apparently, nobody knows why. There are many theories of why it begun with St. Patrick's Day. That's right around the corner.
I don't know what
it is. A gesture that can simply express joy and a sense of unity among those participating.
Yeah, that's maybe what it was. Unity.
Dude, some dude started it in the 50s.
Yeah, and then it just low key.
Like, we gotta hit the table.
Yeah, but it low key is like some rhythm to it.
Yeah, it is.
I've never done it. Like, and then even when I'm late to it, I'm like, whoa, I forgot.
You gotta hit and then you gotta drink.
Literally. Yeah. And he's like, you're never supposed to take a sip before cheersing the table or some shit like that, bro. Ever since then, it's stuck with me.
That is funny. Do you have any players that you've teamed with that either you guys just somebody got dropped or your team
Yeah.
broke up that you're still like really good friends with and you think you'll be you'll be tight with them for the rest of your career?
The easy answer is TJ.
Besides TJ, I think
TJ's like
because you came in with TJ, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably say maybe Ken or Envoy.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dill, whenever we went through that stint of like where we picked up Ant and then Ender, like that was like the hardest, I want to say, breakup I've ever had with a team. Like everybody was emotional. Matt was retiring.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah. That was like a really like sad year for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, not for some reason, like obviously, but like it didn't hit. Like it's not like we won an event. It's not like we went through a lot. We only teamed with a year, but it's just the way it happened, like how emotional everyone got. It definitely hit hard. So then obviously like
that,
for us to still be cool after is definitely nice because I mean I still see the guy. He's literally down the hall.
Yeah.
Nice, but
He's such a cool guy.
But yeah, that was definitely
that team was so fun because Roger says that's his favorite team ever. And he said that before you guys won back-to-back champs, so it could have changed.
Hopefully change.
But he said
I
he was
still
like,
love that team.
that was like Roger's like, dude, because he did the interview with Dill when he's like crying in his apartment.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't believe I'm leaving, like all that shit.
Yeah, that's why I was so emotional because like
holy shit, y'all went through some hell that year,
dude. It was such a
the accuracy shit and the COVID. And
then they got Seth and Dill got COVID before champs.
Yeah.
Me and Matt were just. Matt always says like that year, bro. We were just that. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing I do miss about that year is me and Matt's relationship specifically was like the highest it was, and maybe for the worst because like maybe performance could have took a hit. But bro, some of the conversations I had with him like were some of the best.
It's just
some of the funniest nights of my life. I swear to God, I wish some of the shit, Hector. Maybe if you can find a way to have some recording, we'd fucking watch a movie in there like every other night and then just bullshit. Maybe stoned, maybe not.
Probably stoned.
Probably stoned right after scrims. Sometimes we were like, maybe before, we're like, no, we can never do that. But I was thinking about it. But I was like, I probably shouldn't bring this up. But dude, that was.
It was just the three of us in the hex quarters over there.
Yeah.
Dude, like I remember I would just like sit down and watch a movie with you guys sometimes.
Yeah.
What a fucking time, dude.
I do miss that. Like, dude, like, oh my God, that was our peak. Like, I don't want to say I miss it because, like, obviously, like, I don't want to say we weren't like frying. It wasn't the formal that's literally my favorite player ever. That's not like a surprise to anyone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I knew I wasn't getting that, but like, even the little shit, like, he would just tell me like little pieces of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, he'd be like, yo, whenever you do this, like, never say this to a teammate, never do this at an event, never blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I was a sponge to that shit. And now I'm doing the same shit with Mason. You know what I mean? Like, never,
Yeah.
Basically, Matt taught me this. I don't say like Matt taught me this, but I always say like,
Matt was like, it's got to be camel crushes.
Yeah. It's gotta be camel crushes. And bro, the chew is all the way on this side. It always spit in the bottle. Like, bro, I remember I went to a stream once. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is like that command you have? It's like, and then it's like some shit was like Matt sniffed his bottle or some bullshit. I'm like, who the fuck made that? Or like,
every time he pulls it out, he's sniffing it.
Yeah, they're like, why is he sniffing his bottle?
Fucking disgusting, dude. Hex used to say, "Does anybody want some of?" Does anybody want some of Matt's sweet tea?
Dude, it looked, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it looked revolting some of those days. And I'm like, Matt, like, really, like, some of the days we'd be on, bro, I remember that Cold War offseason, we were on the benders playing Val all night.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be 4 or 5 a.m. This could be Chick-fil-A breakfast at this point, you know what I mean? Like, bro, we're just like, and I'd look over at his setup, bro, there's just like 3 of like fucking, let's just say sweet tea bottles.
Sweet tea bottles.
I'm like, bro, you're like keeping this for collection. Am I blasted?
That's fucking gross.
He's like, you wanna go outside smoking?
He was locked in playing World of Warcraft and Val.
I do miss that. Those were some of the best.
That was such a fun year, dude. Like I think that was like the first year Hector got Optic back, and so it was just like the vibes were great. The YouTube channel was doing well.
Yeah, that was a good ass year, dude. Obviously not for winning, but everything else.
Whenever I saw a bunch of people, and this could be fiction. It's up to you. You're the guy.
Yeah.
But your 4-piece on in the garage hill
On Hasi?
On Hasi.
Yeah.
People were saying like I saw 2 different people, Brandon, you're Brandon, and Mason, both like did like VOD review on it.
Yeah.
And they were like, I never would have taken this chow, like the third guy.
Yeah.
Never would have taken that chow the way that you did. They would have over peaked, gone for the guy on the left, and you went for the guy, rotating. And I saw that clip, and I think I was on Reddit or Twitter or something, and they were all like, "This is Val centering."
Yeah,
like,
I could see it.
That is why he did that. And I didn't know.
Wait, that actually, like, I could definitely see that.
You think so?
Because there's a part of me that just thinks that, bro, I play those games so often that whenever, for example, you're alone on a site, like on Mirage, this is like the first like site that came to mind, for example, they're rushing out of B apps. Like, let's just say like, there's 2 guys already jumped out, but you can see like, you already killed the first guy, let's say, but then you swing out to the right, you know that there's another guy next to you, but like you could kill this guy and it's another 1v1 instead of just like trying to play for this guy. And by the time like you play for the second guy, you already got like, there's 2 guys playing for you. So it's more like, and it's also like, bro, it's not a bad thing to like, let's say if that play didn't work out, you still got an extra kill from it. So it's more like, you just play for, you want to isolate everybody. And then I feel like in Counter-Strike and Valve specifically, like you learn that the best because you have to hide. And that's the only way, bro. If you fight 2 people at once, it's like this in every FPS, you're going to die. Like you have to just like maybe take cover, like some way, maybe isolate them.
You have to isolate.
Even if it's not the first guy in the line.
Right.
So that's just like.
Yeah, I think everyone else on your team would have slid shot the guy on the left. Yeah. Played for the 1v1 knowing they were going to get traded, but you played for the other guy.
I think in that situation, I still remember thinking, I got the second kill. I laid down. I thought they were going to come side door and then saw the guy close left, like shooting at me. So I was like, oh, I got to take cover. And while I was doing that, I saw a boozer shooting. So I'm like, oh, that's both of them. And then as I went to go repeat 04, that was like close, I saw him slide to my left. So then my first instinct was, oh, this guy's already gone. But like, it's not like he's like, it's like the way that hill works specifically, that slide is very like wide. Like you have to, it's not just like slide left and he's killing me. You have to go kind of around it. So the thing is also circling.
Yeah,
so
you have to go around a whole car.
Yeah. So I know that like, I could still be like, okay, didn't see him. Look left, but I was like, oh, a boost is there. So now it's like, this is the only way. Even if I kill this guy and die to 04, at least I made a 1v1 for my teammate. But I could also still win the scenario if I kill a boozer first. So then when I repeaked, took the gunfight on him, and then I knew 04 was never expecting me to come on that side since I killed his teammate. He was probably thinking he was on.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
So playing Val and CS makes you better a COD player.
Dude,
everyone should play COD or Val and CS.
I'm not even joking. Like before champs in EWC, like I only played CS.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Other than scrims.
Who was it? It was Exotic, I think, that tweeted out, like, expose your shit.
Or Reader.
Dude,
it was Reed. You know what's crazy?
Reed.
He didn't even upload the proper video. Like, he DM'd me when we beat FaZe. He was like, dude, no way you just 3-0'd these guys. And it was the video. And then it showed even more hours than what I had. Because, like, sometimes, but I'm not going to lie, a lot of the Steam hours are, they count the idle time. Like, if you're on the main menu, just and sometimes, like, overnight, I just leave my setup on.
Yeah.
But then it was, like, something ridiculous.
Like 6,000 hours or something.
Bro, it looked like, there's no way this guy's playing any amount of COD. It looks so bad that I'm like, okay, and I see why he probably didn't upload this video. He's like, this is maybe droppable even though you want champs.
Yeah, he can upload it now, though. Like, by the way, now that you got back to back.
Like, he said 3-0 after all that.
That's insane.
Oh, no, this way. Like, he found it.
What? Oh, in what? A week?
Like, you're a sicko, buddy.
136 hours?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, my God. And then the one he uploaded was like 108.
Yeah.
Maybe it looks more respectable, but like.
It doesn't, no.
But it wasn't like, okay, like, whenever I say this, I'm not like proud of it. Like, oh, I'm not playing. I don't give a fuck about the team. It's not, it's more like, when I play more COD, I swear to God, I play worse. I don't know what it is. I actually do know what it is, but it's just like, I feel like when I play more, I get worse because I overthink like little scenarios. Like, because then if you play so much, for example, let's just use like that P2 hill, the Hossie play, for example, you're just going to eventually play so much to the point where like you just overthink scenarios that are simple because you're eventually going to fuck it up because of whatever reason. Maybe a guy lagged out. Maybe he got a Snapchat and he looked at this. Now he fucked up the timing a little bit. I'm like, did I fucking.
Right.
You know
yeah.
It's like little shit. So it's like, I don't want to overthink a scenario because some moron or eventually it didn't work because I played so many times to the point where I saw the fuck up of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be too.
No. It makes sense.
Because I know what works and I know what doesn't. So it's more like just keeping it simple. I know what works.
Yeah.
Let me do this. This works.
I remember one Black Ops 4 event. I was going to explain it to you like you weren't on the fucking team. But one Black Ops 4 event, I don't know if you remember this, but Ian used to tweet out the hours that he was playing 8s. He used to tweet out like.
You're basically
like 2 to 11. And he would tweet it out every day. Like 2 to 11.
Holy shit.
And then you guys get double first rounded.
Yeah.
And so people are replying to his tweet like noon to 3. And I just remember
we need more.
I just remember thinking like as it was Ian was like practicing for it, I'm like, yeah, I mean he's putting fucking hours in. Like that's dope. Yeah. But I think Ian overthought that year a lot.
And I think that just like stems perfectly to bro, I always just say that like overthinking is the number one way, at least for me personally, that I play worse. If I overthink anything, even if I'm overthinking game scenarios, like possibilities, I play worse. It doesn't matter who I'm playing against. I could be playing a fucking pub. I'm not even joking. Like I legit will play worse.
Damn.
Which is insane because like I know, bro, I've been competing for so long and I've been playing COD for so long. So I know when That's why everybody's like, dude, whenever I come back from a break, I always fry the first couple of I'm like,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
you get on, you just trust
You
your
just
instinct.
play, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's how, I mean, I feel like that's how, once you get your shot back,
Yeah.
you're like, you're
Yeah.
playing great.
Yeah, that's why I scrimmed. Like, bro, I'm also aware of like my mechanics. You know what I mean? Like in game, like
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
shooting
yeah.
the bullshit, I'll play the game. Like,
Yeah.
but I know my gunny's not the issue. It's more like just decision making and like little shit that doesn't have to do with playing time.
Yeah.
So I always just, bro, people come, you're not playing COD. Champs is chalked. I'm like, you think I'm chalking champs? You think I don't care about champs? But
Yeah.
you
But
care more.
you care.
You care more than me. This first time chatter, his name's Dorian458. He's coming in my stream and he's like, Champs is
that a
chalked.
real guy?
I'm like, Champs is chalked. First time chatter. I'm like, dude, you're a Green Wall fan. You just typed in my chat 2025. What do you
Right,
mean?
yeah. I've been here for 10 years.
What do you mean?
How long you been here? 7 years?
Right? I'm like, bro, at this point, I'm like, okay, bro. Like, yeah, Champs is chalked, bro. But like, I'm like, yo, there's 2 guys B main. Champs is chalked, bro, for sure. 2 guys B main, bro.
Yo, Raina, you have ult.
Yeah, bro. Why we're scamming, bro? I'm like bitching too about the game. Like,
That is funny.
even after champs, before EWC, like, dude, we're trying to go back to back. Let's go. I'm like, I'm doing the same exact shit before champs.
Yeah, yeah.
Or before EWC, I promise you.
Right.
You think I'm listening? Oh, no, I'm grinding, bro. I know it works.
But you didn't stream it before champs, and you did stream it after.
Yeah, because I was like,
like, I got the ring.
yeah, before champs, it's like, holy shit, this looks bad if we lose. I'm like, I look so brain dead. I want to use another word. I look brain dead if we lose. Like, imagine it, because I got shit out of Major 4. But then before Major 4, again, I was playing a lot. I was playing too much, I want to say. Playing 2v2s or draws and cramp to like,
Yeah.
after scrims, finish from like 1 to 7, 9 to like 2.
Yeah.
Playing 2v2s. And I'm like, bro, I'm playing so much. I know everything about S&D. Get in S&D, I can't fucking get a kill. So like, I'm fucking playing too much, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It does make sense to me. It's also time to relax. And what better way to relax than with a little bit of flour, a little bit of gummies, maybe some pens, and you know the place to go. It's pinepark.shop. Shout out to our people at Pine Park, the official plug of the Around the Bar squad. If you are in Dallas, you already know that they just opened a 24/7 store. Open all day, all night. You can pull up at 3 a.m. after a night out or 10 a.m. on the way to brunch. They're always open. And here's the real kicker. Pine Park also ships to all 50 states. So even if you're not in Texas, you are in luck. Every Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time, something new drops for Pine Park. It could be flour, it could be drinks, it could be rosin, and it's the best rosin, and it hits different than half the stuff that is out there in California. It's not just hype. It's great. It helps you relax, helps you sleep, or whatever, however you want to use it, casually or in like a social setting. They've got you hooked up. Whether you're an edibles person, a blunt roller, or you just want to try some infused drinks, it's all in one spot at Pine Park. Hit up pinepark.shop, and if it's your first time, use code ATB, and they're giving 15% off just for listening to this podcast. That's code ATB at pinepark.shop, open 24/7, shipping nationwide, and dropping new product every Friday. Go ahead and tap in, pinepark.shop. That does make sense. Do you still love COD?
No.
No?
Okay, when I say it like that, it sounds like harsh, but I used to love COD
Yeah.
just to like, as a gamer, like I want to get on and like, this is like basically what I want to do. I don't want to say it feels like work now, but it's more, I just love competing. Like I'll always just get like the thrill, like the dopamine, like the rush, just like, that's what I like basically play for.
When you team with people like Kyler,
Yeah.
do you get like jealous? Because it seems like Kyler
I do.
loves COD.
Yeah. Like he looks forward to just like, dude, he loves shooting bots. Like he won't just, like that's pretty much what I used to do whenever the games were actually fucking good. But like now the games are just so bad, dude. It's not because I hate COD because of like, just over time I got bored. It's just the games are getting worse. Like the devs are just like catering only to noobs, which I get it. You know what I mean, bro? Like, because the pros and the hardcore fans they're always gonna buy the games. They might as well just cater. So like,
true.
And they're still making fucking gazillions, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Why would they change?
Anything to like keep squeezing is what it seems like. I
do
feel,
get jealous, like all that.
but I do feel like this game could have been. I don't know what. Now that the season's over, what are your wrapped up final thoughts about Omni movement?
Dude, I like it, but I'm not a fan of. This is maybe a hot take, but I'm not a fan of like tactical sprint assists. Like the pros shouldn't be using it. Like the casuals, yeah, go ahead use it. Like
I get what
bro,
you're saying.
like the skill gap within it is like, because bro, if you move forward and sprint, that's single tap. Like, and then we always had that band. So I'm like, but now this year it's not. And then we're like, oh, it's not single tap run. I'm like, you guys are morons. It's the same exact thing. Like, what is the difference?
Yeah.
If you're not like fully standing still and sprinting, okay, who the fuck is doing that? Like off spawn, you're moving forward before you sprint. So it's like more like we basically made the movement like we basically made it like a lot easier for just like everyone. Like for example, people like Ann and Paco, they should stand out with their POVs.
Right.
And then if we had that on, they would be pretty much the only ones moving side to side.
Right. Like they
basically.
got nerfed kind of.
Yeah.
Everybody
for
thought
sure.
everybody thought Omni movement was going to like boost both of those. Everybody was talking about those guys.
Yeah. It made the gameplay look cooler because everybody could do it, but I don't think everybody should do it if it's
If
that
they
easy.
can't. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should grind, bro. That's one of those things that I miss about COD is if you wanted to do something and be good at it, you had to play the game a lot. Like for example, like in IW, like Matt was the best player in the game, but it's not like one of those things where he just could get on and like I'm the best. Like he was grinding to get that good. Like, I had to do that.
Yeah. He was playing insane amounts.
He was.
The,
but that's why he looked like who he was. Because
yeah, I do like. I don't know if I love Omni movement, but I do really like the backward slide.
I like the backwards.
I think the backward slide should
I have
stay.
used that one specifically.
Yeah, that one's fine. Like in Mason's 1v3, like his reposition on the third guy or the second guy, I was just like,
it was
a
clean.
little backslide.
Bro,
Oh,
watching
yeah.
that was fucking crazy, by the way. Like, now I kind of know what my teammates.
I texted you after an online match.
Did you?
Do you remember that?
See this?
Was
Was it when we were on anything?
No, it was like the third match y'all played with Mason. And I said, bro, what do you even do? And Mason dropped like a 1.8 or
Was
some
it against,
shit.
bro? Was it when he won like 30 and 4?
It was probably that.
Holy shit!
And I said, bro, what do you even do after a series like that? I'd be eyeing that kid up, making sure he's not an alien.
Yeah.
You said no cap. I just hit him with a good shit, Mace.
Yeah. Bro, no. I swear to God, I'll never forget this. Bro, we played with him, and then our first league match against Boston, we lost. But I'm like, this kid's insane. The very next match, we play Carolina, he just dismantles him. And then I just remember it was a control vault.
Yeah.
We were up 2-0 map count. We're up 2-0 map count, 2-1 in the control. And I look at the scoreboard. I'm like, he's 30 and 8, and I'm like fucking like 16 and 12 or some shit. And I'm like, good shit, Mace. I remember.
Wait, what do the EKIAs look like? Because we can't see that.
That's 30 and 8. So
30
like,
and
he's
8.
probably like at that point like 22 and 8 or whatever. I don't really know.
And that's still fucking
it's ridiculous.
So the EKIAs
and
look
this kid's
crazier.
a rookie. This kid's a rookie.
Yeah.
He's on a team with me and Kyler, or me and Kyler.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this kid is like insane. And I remember I'm like, good shit, Mace. He's like, these kids are terrible.
You're like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they're horrible. I'm like, yeah, we didn't get 3-0 by these guys. Just
3-0'd.
last stage, we totally didn't get 3-0 by these guys. They're fucking dog shit.
Yeah, everyone in the league is horrible.
Yeah, we never went 0-18, by the way. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. Yeah, good shit though, Mace.
I've talked to Mace literally 3 times at this point, twice in the Flycast and one on here.
Yeah.
Like about like how he started, and he talks about the first day from his perspective, being like, yeah, like I was hungry. We came in first game, we 30-point clubbed somebody.
It was crazy. Yeah.
And so from his perspective, he's like, see, I'm here. We're ready to win.
Yeah.
From you guys' perspective, you and Ant specifically,
Yeah.
it had to have been like, whoa,
The fuck's going on?
like
Wait, there's hope. There's light
hope,
at the end of the
hope.
tunnel.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because y'all, it seemed like you and Ant like almost had no hope. Like
That's
at
exactly
a
what it felt like.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I remember playing dude, like, when you're playing every day during that major 2-7 where we're 0-18, like, you just expect, it sounds weird, but whatever that could go wrong in the game, you just expect it to. Like, we're up 180-70, we're going to lose this game. We're going to find a way. Yeah, but we go dead, 4 dead on this P2, we're going to get chained, we're going to fight. Oh, we got flipped? Yeah, this is how it starts.
Right.
One of those things. But with Mace, it was like, all those thoughts kind of went away. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I
We
get
spawned
that.
in, and it
That's
was
exactly what it seemed like.
literally, and it wasn't one of those things where I'm like, Mace, like maybe a couple times earlier, I was like, Mace, maybe you should do this. Like, oh, you like to play here? Like, we were kind of just, because
Right.
we're AR. So, like, maybe, like, for example, on Protocol, like, I usually play top trips. He plays up there. I'm like, you like it up here? He's like, yeah, I always play here. I'm like, this kid's low-key him. I'm like, you got it.
All right, I'll play somewhere else.
I'll figure it out. I'm like, yeah, I got it. But then there are sometimes where I'm like, Mace, maybe you could have did this. You could have helped me out here.
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
whatever. And he's, like, honestly a great teammate with that. Like, he has,
Yeah.
dude, he's so unique, man. Like, for how good he is, kind of reminds me of, like, I don't want to say, like, I don't know. But he's very unique in the sense of being that good. He doesn't have no ego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like a sponge to all the info, and he's also just very like calm and
Yeah. He still seems like he's a student,
Yeah.
even though he's an all-star. Like,
He is.
it's what it is.
and it's the best trait to have in a teammate. Because, bro,
Yeah.
like even after winning, like, because I've experienced just winning with other teammates, and it does change them sometimes. So for him to just win and just like after
Yeah.
like after champs, it was the same exact person at UWC. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god, like you won champs MVP, like this is like the pinnacle of COD, and you still think that like
Yeah.
we're still like, you know what I'm saying? He's still one with the team. He doesn't really think of himself like, oh, I'm this guy that
Yeah.
I saved you guys, basically. You know what I mean?
So
Because he did.
Because he did.
Thank God. You did
So
save us, bro.
You guys get the call from Hector saying like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're picking up Merc.
Yeah.
Does hope start there, or is it like,
Not
it's
really.
another one? It's another team change.
Dude,
We're gonna try it.
You know what's funny is like, bro, after we lost Major 3, I remember I flew back early. This is like Friday night. I'm flying and I wake up Saturday morning. It feels weird as fuck. And I'm at my place. The event is in Florida.
Yeah.
And I have a whole extra day in Texas before Champ Sunday. So I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm getting so sick of this shit.
Yeah.
And I remember I joined a Discord call with Matt and like the Halo guys, Bound, Renegade. It was a Halo team, but they were like muted out. They were like waiting for the next round of their 2K or whatever it was. And then we were watching Mason. We were low-key hate watching a little bit. We're like,
hate watching?
Yeah, we're like, bro, there's no fucking way this kid's good. We're saying, and then we're like, bro, what? And then like Matt was just saying shit like, bro, watch, like this kid's about to fry, and then all the fans are about to be tweeting like, pick up Merc, we need this. And then like,
just
and,
shitting on him.
yeah, and then we're like, bro, yeah, this kid, and who's he playing? We're watching, and then like he was ripping, and I'm like, he's low-key playing pretty good. And then he was like, yo, he might join your team. Matt was just laughing about it, and then he was like, bro, watch, he's gonna join. He's gonna break on Optic. Cause like this is an expectation, the pressure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, bro, this is so easy. He's playing for Ultra. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, it's just me and Matt trolling in a call, but being somewhat serious, but not really. And then towards the end, we're like, this kid is him. What the fuck? And then we kind of realized like maybe he joins Optic and he's not the same. And then like after that, we picked him up, instantly starts frying. Like, wait, this kid doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
First match, I'm like, this is where you see it. Doesn't give a fuck. He's still him. I'm like, maybe on land, bro. Champs or Major 4, he is rinsing. I'm like, this kid is like different.
Right.
Same thing. Champs didn't give a fuck. Like,
So was it? When did that hope hit? Game 1 or map 1 of that first scrim.
I want to say it did but it also for me, like I've experienced like just being dominant and like some teams like it's been scrims. So I'm like, okay, let's just wait maybe another day, like another day of scrims, another good team of scrims. And then it kept going and I'm like, this kid is so consistent.
Yeah.
I was like, we're playing so much better. Like our team chemistry, we didn't have to call like, yo, we call this, we do this, we do that.
Right.
Bro, it was instantly, this is like, we don't have to say a word. We're playing the game, 30-point clubbing teams. I'm like, this is weird. Like, because that's like the hardest part is the natural chem and COD. You can't really teach people where they like to play, how they like to play it.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna do what they usually do, and then if it turns out to be like good for a team, that's like the best thing you could ask for.
Yeah.
Like, bro, everybody's doing what they want to do, and it's like teamwork. Basically, what happened.
That's so fucking great because I've never talked about it. I've never asked you guys' perspective. I want to talk to Mace, like, because he's obviously Nick has been saying he's fucked for life. Like the amount of dopamine he can get will only go down. In 2 months, his entire life changed. He moved out of his house for his first time.
Yeah.
Joined a team with legendary players.
You're on the best like team. You're on the fan favorite org. You're on the best org you could be in COD. You have Scump Watch partying all your games.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
This is like the pinnacle of COD. Like, and then he was like, and then after we won Champs League, he's like, it's just Champs in WC. I'm like, that's the 2 biggest events. You know?
You're like,
I'm like,
this is the ropes. This is typical.
I'm like, light work, bro. I'm like, holy shit, this kid's him.
Dude, that is fucking crazy. That's so sick. Do you last time we did this, you had just won Toronto. It was before we were talking. I just watched it before we did this, and we were talking about Champs.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I actually said like, dude, I don't know if you've seen the layout for Champs, but it's like a bowl. And like, there's gonna be people all
did we talk about
around
that?
you.
That's
and
so
you were
cool.
like, dude, really? And you were like, that's gonna be hype. Like, I hope we do well.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy to look back on it.
Well, because that event, till this day, that Texas event, like, bro, I still think about it like from time to time, like, bro, that was a movie, bro. The lights, just the way it felt like a fucking like full on like League of Legends stadium, CS like major, like the vibe of it was unreal. The fans were so loud, the walkout, like it was so. Like I still remember I had Valorant players like in my stream the next day, or like not the next day, what I'm saying, like the next like couple weeks when I was just grinding, and they were like, "Bro, I didn't know COD was that big." I'm like, "Trust me, bro. Like it's usually not like really like that." They're probably just thinking like, "Bro, like your champs always like that," and I was like, wanted to say yeah,
it's always like this.
I'm like, nah,
this is COD. This is how COD. We're up now.
I'm like, yeah, bro. That was like,
don't look at that kitchen.
I'm like, it's because we're in finals and shit. But I remember thinking like, bro, that shit was.
What was that event that was like in a high school gym?
Yeah, that was Major 3.
Yeah, don't look at that.
Dude, Mason was like, because that was his first event with Toronto, and he was like, bro, I thought that shit was lit. I'm like, bro, that shit was fucking dead, bro. Like,
the Kitchener shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, wait till you get
I was talking about the other one. What was it was like Miami or something?
No, that's what I was talking about. Because that was his first one with Toronto, and I was like,
because he played for Toronto.
Yeah, he was. I thought that shit was so lit. I'm like, really? I'm like, you're not ready to experience like what the green wall is like in like a.
Yeah,
like,
he still hasn't.
Yeah,
he still hasn't to this day. And if we have an event this year, or if we even if there is an event in Dallas, like
because we really had Kitchener, which I'm not gonna lie, like obviously we won there, but bro, that was illegal. The fact that we had to play there, I'm not gonna illegal, bro. What like? I get it, you know what I mean? Like they offer the bag or whatever the fuck it was, but bro, there's some level of integrity from maybe the league, maybe Toronto, bro, we're not gonna just have this. Bro, I'm Canadian. Kitchener,
Yeah.
Habibi,
yeah.
there's nobody there. Like, my parents were thinking we're probably not gonna show up. Like, you know, I have a family member saying they're not showing up. They're the fucking 5 hours away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, like we have Canadians thinking like this. Is anybody gonna show up? And bro, I'm not gonna lie, the first like day, I remember watching the
tough.
We're playing FaZe. I'm getting hyped. Let's fucking go. Remember the scenario where I got hyped like way too early?
Yeah.
Which I can't, bro. That show was comedy. Everything about it. But then I look at the clip, and bro, it's just like empty rows of chairs.
There's no one behind you.
And I'm like, bro, it looks like we're playing a league match. Like, but this is champs round one against the like whoever wins this probably wins this tournament. So,
Right.
It was fucking.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But Sunday was lit because
Sunday was hype. There was a lot of people there Sunday. Do you think you have a buff in Canada?
at this point, yeah, because bro, you know what's funny is whenever we first went back to Toronto in Vanguard, I was thinking, bro, there's no way, bro. I don't like take over. This is back home. They don't know anything. Tim Hortons, bro. I'm about to put on with the whole team, right?
Yeah.
Get there. Bro, turns out I had one of the worst events, the Splashy incident, right? And then, like, I'm like, holy shit, bro, I don't really fuck with Toronto. And next year, 06, we have a 5-0 qualifiers, 06 in Toronto. I'm like, I fucking hate Toronto.
Oh my God, I don't even remember that. Well,
that was the one with Dan. We had Dan.
Oh
and then
my
that's when
God.
Dan got
Yeah,
sick. And I was
yeah.
like, whoa, this event's a fucking movie.
Dan did get sick. Yeah,
And I'm like, bro, I fucking hate Toronto. I remember thinking that. And then the 2 next years we ended up winning. But then I remember when we first got Mace, he'd be like, let's fucking get a Splashy. Like, he called me Splashy. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I'm like, bro, this is like a dark time. You know what I mean? Like, before we won champs, I'm like, that was a dark ass time. You know what I mean? He's like, and then that's when the perk shit came. I'm like, bro, he's calling me Splashy. I gotta call him perk. You know what I mean?
You gotta call him something.
I'm not gonna call you like Mason now. Call me Splashy. Like, you feel me? Like,
It's funny because today we did the Flycast with Merck, and he said we were talking about Challengers kids, and he was like, "Yeah, Byron hit me up and said you get prime Dashy, I got Splashy."
bro.
That's it.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for Byron because, dude, like till this day, Byron's like, bro, we should have won that event. And I'm like, dude, I always say like the same thing when I'm like, I'm so sorry, bro. Like that was not me. Like that one weekend was like not even just like that match, but just like the whole vibe of it. Like I was not there, bro. I got maybe distracted by. I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say who.
No way, a girl got in.
No, fuck.
A girl got in.
Listen, bro, I could explain, bro.
It's happened to every pro I know. It's happened.
It's only happened to one event though. I'll say that.
Yeah,
But
it
I
just
wish-
happened to be in the hometown.
Yeah.
Oh, was it High School Sweetheart was watching?
No, I wish it
Or
was.
was it E-Girl?
I don't want to even say that. Wasn't proud of it. We'll say it after the show. I'll say the name, but it was actually very obvious. Actually, maybe I'm saying too much. Bro, like, you know, there's a couple that maybe I'm going out the night before. I'm thinking I'm Dennis Rodman at this point. And then, bro, Splashy happens. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. That was so humiliating. I'm like, everybody, I still remember the stat. And they were like, I swear to God, the side by side, they were like 1.4 before, 0.5 after, 0.6. And I'm like, I swear to God, I promise you I was checked before that. Like, I remember just thinking, I promise you, I don't know how I had a 1.4. I promise you I did not need that shit to happen.
I forgot about that.
I promise you I was checked before that shit. I promise you.
I forgot it, dude. Those were so troll. Like, yeah.
And the league did it. I'm like, this is illegal. I'm like, we're watching the VOD. It's like, dude, what do we do on this hill? And then as they're skipping through the VOD, I see the side by side. I'm like, this is so AIDS. I'm like, they're gonna have to watch this, Berlin. I was like, I scammed that. And I scammed this too. Don't even look at it. I scammed it.
Yeah.
Please just exit this.
Seth's giving you like one of these. Like, what the fuck's going on over there?
Like, that was so brain dead. I'm like, fuck me, dude.
No, that happens to literally every pro I know. Every pro I know has chalked one tournament because
Hasn't happened since.
because of the evil others.
Yeah, that's
The
why
evil
that's why the E's.
That's why you gotta. It's up to you now. You gotta wingman Mace. Make sure that shit doesn't happen.
Yeah, that was the first thing I said. I said, with great power comes great responsibility when you join Optic. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, listen, like you
No
first,
20v1s for Mason.
Yeah, like the 20v1s come with like you have to have a 5-year badge. You know, on CS, there's a 5-year badge. You gotta have a 5-year badge on Optic before you do a 20v1
That's fucking hilarious.
because you're gonna realize how potent it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say too much, but that's the first couple combos I had with him. Maybe on the balcony, I invited him over, and then we started talking. He was like, "Is it crazy?" Like he started, and I'm like, "Bro, it's not as crazy as you think, but it's there." You know what I mean?
Yeah, at one point, it was probably their craziness will come in waves.
Yeah, so just control it. Control it.
Bro, that is fucking
What are the
hilarious.
first couple things.
Do you think at this point, like, because it's crazy? I brought up that last time we did this because like you were hype. Obviously, you got your chip, and at that point, you were chasing chips. Like you were. I mean, you still are.
Yeah.
But you were like, bro, like it's been a bit. since I won, especially
Toronto
since I won for Optic. Yeah, yeah.
fuck yeah.
And you were chasing a chip.
Yeah.
Since then, like whatever doubts people had as far as like a top 3, top 4 AR of all time have completely vanished because now you have 2 rings and an EWC.
Yeah. Just crazy to think about.
Yeah. In 1 year, basically. So like as far as rank these 3 things, as far as what you're playing for, are you playing for championships, legacy, or money? Rank them in order.
In order. Okay, money's last.
Money's last.
Whatever people think.
Yeah.
Money will always. It's not because I don't care about money. I feel like financially, like I'm in a decent situation. I'm in a fairly good situation to like not worry about like, okay, I need to get paid this amount of money from like Hector or Optic. You know what I'm saying? Like I know especially like just how well everything's just been going, I guess. So what'd you say, legacy and championships?
Yeah.
I would definitely put championships 1.
Championships 1.
Yeah. Not that I necessarily care about like my overall legacy, but I just want to help like Optic win. That was like my number 1 thing. I didn't want to be the dude that was remembered on Optic that they picked up after the Dynasty.
Okay.
And then Seth retired for, and then we just didn't win. I'm like, holy shit, that would be like.
So you're not looking, because like being around Ian.
Yeah.
Ian was always chasing Ogre 2. He wanted to beat Ogre 2.
Yeah.
You're not trying to beat Ian?
I'm trying to be the first one that 3-peats.
The first one that 3-peats. I guess
that's like my main motivation for sure. But I'm not like I'm not looking at like, oh, I need this amount of chips or whatever, because
you're not trying to.
I feel like everyone's
you're not trying to pass formal.
Holy shit, it's gonna be a minute. Bro, I feel like nowadays the tournaments are so different, bro. Like everybody just compares like the chips to like eras to eras, and I feel like it's so hard to compare, which is why I don't want to say the comparison is fair just to even both eras, because bro, they played for way less money, but way more tournaments, and we're playing for way more money, less tournaments. So it's like, how do you value one? It's not like 1-to-1 in my opinion.
That's why people
the champs is 1-to-1 because only 1 a year.
I get that.
But I don't agree with like the majors being 1-to-1 because bro, they had 15 tournaments in NW. We have 4 tournaments. We have 4 majors.
Exactly. Yeah.
COD. So they're nowadays. So it's like.
Yeah, I think that's why people like talking the CDL era, like goats and shit like that.
Like
Goat talk is always going to be a debate in any competition ever.
I think Ant's fucking low-key creeping up in that.
That's what I mean. I said it this morning. I said I think Ant is probably the first person since I've been watching COD that is creeping up on. I think top 5 is the Optic Dynasty and Clay.
Yeah, and now he might be.
And I think he's
flirting with that shit.
He's flirting with
Clay.
With Clay, I think he's flirting with Clay and Matt. I really think he is, and it's like, that's crazy because I didn't know if that was ever going to happen. And also, same situation, you know, it wasn't that long ago that people were saying you and Ant were overrated. Like,
and I don't necessarily blame people, but it's just more like if you're not there every day with us, you don't really know.
Yeah,
I don't want to say like, because bro, excuses like you can't make excuses because everybody like is going through some shit or whatever. But it's just more like we know what we're capable of, but some situations like maybe we need. Like, we're just going through some bullshit or fucking whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like whatever you go through as a team that's just causing you not to win. So, like, you just have these things that you say that are holding you back. And for us to, bro, I don't know. To win back-to-back is crazy because it went from me ever wondering. Because I remember thinking before I ever won a single chance, I remember thinking, like, man, is this tournament going to be the hardest thing I've ever, like, fucking chased in my life? Am I ever going to win this to, like, now it's like 2 in a row, back to back, and now there's like talks of us 3-peating. I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly. In 1 year,
it's
seems
completely
like it's
different.
all flipped,
and I am so down for it. Like, by the way, like, thank God, holy shit, bro. Like even everyone, like or not everyone, but there's like a decent amount of people that will like, for example, come on my stream even in person. Like after we won the second one, they'd be like, which one do you prefer the first, or like the between the 2 rings? And I always say like the first or second one, and I'm like, bro, I can't lie, like the first one will always be number 1 just because you don't ever know if you're gonna win it. You know what I mean? So for that, because like there's more emotions with that. There's like the relief emotion, the fucking holy shit, it actually happened type of shit.
Yeah.
Like I never thought I was gonna experience this, but the second one was like, I don't want to say better, but it was like it had like emotions that the first one didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, of course. It's just different. It's got to be tough because like there's very few. At least from my perspective, there's very few Bradys and LeBrons and people that like can consistently have the passion for another one.
Yeah.
Like I want like 2 is awesome, but I want the third one just as badly as I wanted the first one.
Yeah. And that's something, I'm sorry to cut you off, but bro,
No,
that's
you're
something that
good.
pissed me off is like after we won the first one, people were like, oh, bro. Like when we were going to shit on, they're like, bro, Bruce is so content with the first one. That's why he was getting shit on. I'm like, that's not what's happening at all. Like, I just hate when I look at my tweets, they're like, bro, you're not trying for the first ring. I'm like, really? You think I'm 0-12 at this point? Let's say 0-6, 0-9, 0-12, and I'm just like, I got the ring, bro. Like, bro, I promise you, it's not what's happening. We're just getting shit on. I'm trying the hardest, bro, at this point. But it's just like the shit people say. So it's like
people just say some shit.
Yeah,
People
some
just say
bullshit.
shit.
Which I get it, because it's like, bro, it's like me being a fan of let's say the Raptors or fucking, let's use like Laker fans are so annoying at this point, or Celtics fans. Like they always say whenever their team loses one game, they're like, bro, fucking, we're bullshitting, bro. We probably had a bad day at practice, showing up late. You'll see one fucking report Brian Windhorst makes. Pretty much Benji Nassim. Like, JP tweeted he actually like kind of nailed it. He literally had like Brian Windhorst edited as Benji Nassim. I was like, that's low-key perfect. But you'll see a report and you're like, yeah, bro, this guy, he was up till 5 a.m. playing CS. And
Right,
like,
yeah.
You're right, but I was still trying. Like,
But I still put in 6 hours of work.
I was still trying. I was going hard. I was actually ripping. You don't care? Okay, shit.
Yeah, I was playing CS, but you want to see our scrim set?
Yeah, I was ripping. I'm going to do it again. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, I think it's nice to talk about playing for Legacy, but like, I mean, having the back would be awesome, but I mean, you're just trying to.
Yeah, I like the more with the Legacy shit. I'm just more trying to, like, I want the Optic fans to feel like almost proud of like the team that they're rooting for. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Whenever we were losing, I was like, bro, this is so like, because I'm an Optic fan. Before I joined the team, like the Ghost BO2 days when I used to watch Merc, Nade, Seth, who's the fourth, JCap, Proof,
JCap Proof,
Clay,
big timer,
Bose. But I used to watch and I used to be like, bro, I want these guys to win every round, like another Green Wall fan. So then I just didn't want to be like, holy shit, like I could just envision myself in their shoes, like, bro, we're cheering for this team that we know they're gonna lose. So for now, like, now for them to be able to flex, like, bro, we're like we want back-to-back rings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah.
It's more of like we're like, yo, your team is terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to have that. I don't want to say ego, but like that pride about it.
Yeah.
It's more like
no,
that's our team.
Yeah, 100%. And I think a lot of people have that sentiment. Yeah. That's why I think myself. I mean, I'll always say that 2017 champs was my favorite, but that was because I was literally traveling with the team. Like I was with them all the time.
You could feel it.
But my second favorite event ever, even after 2 champs and an EWC win and, you know, the Valorant win and the Gears, all the Gears shit and the CS stuff.
Yeah.
You guys' Major 1 win in Vanguard.
Yeah.
That is my second favorite event ever. And it's just because like of all the turmoil Optic went through.
Yeah.
Like you guys win in Black Ops 4, and then like the Huntsman shit happens, and then
Optic gets bought out.
Optic Chicago, and then like Optic Texas happens, and now like we have our own major. The crowd is insane
at that tournament.
Like I think the crowd was almost as loud as champs last year, and it was in a way smaller venue.
Yeah,
like Esports Stadium is way smaller. Venue, yeah, me too. And you guys, I remember you when you guys 3-0'd phase or reverse swept phase? Reverse swept phase, bro. It was deafening in there.
Bro,
it was
the 6-0 was fucking crazy because I remember thinking like in the moment that tournament was a movie, but wow. Because I remember we were down 0-2, and I remember thinking like, bro, we could still win it. We like threw these first 2 maps. And we won the map 3. I remember I dismantled the map 3. I was like, holy shit, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Seth map 4 destroys them. Like the Gav, I still remember like, bro, he is like trip pause. Right. He's getting hype. He's spawn trapping the fuck out of him. We basically 100 point. I'm like, oh my god, this is happening. Map 3 6-0 them, and then the building at this point is like,
dude,
bro, they're piercing my headset. That's all I could hear at this point. Like we're calling us trying. I'm like, what the fuck did they just say? Like, I'm like, bro, this place sounds insane right now. Am I blasted? And then when we 6-0 them, it was just I knew we were gonna win the tournament from that point. But
yeah, it was. I mean, it was just so much shit happened, and that event was fucking. That event was so.
You know what's crazy is like, okay, I don't mean this in like a bad way. That just meant like the other 5 like meant a lot more to me. But that's like out of the 6 tournaments, that's like my least favorite.
Really?
But like, it's still like, because bro, I value all my tournaments because I don't got that many.
Yeah.
So like, I gotta like, I'm not saying bro, that one's nothing. I'm not like, bro, that one I don't give a fuck about because you could like get rid of that one. It doesn't matter. But like, no, that means a lot. But the other 5, like for example, Vegas, first one, Toronto was like the one that, in my opinion, was like the reason we won champs. Like, they gave us the belief that we could win on land. Like we beat all the top 3 teams.
And you're at home.
Yeah. And if we would have lost to FaZe again, we'd be 0-7 against them. We would have just been like, got reverse swept by them. It would have been such a bad loss for us. I just been on so many teams to like know that would have been a very bad loss.
Yeah.
Like, it might have did a lot more damage than, for example, and then we went fucking that major 4.
Yeah.
And then obviously the 2 champs in EWC. So I was like, damn, like
Yeah.
I think I have to rank that one last.
Yeah, you might have to. Yeah.
But then the one I was least grateful for.
That's a good one to have last.
But it's a great one still.
But it's a great one.
I wanted to say the first one because like remember when we first won that one? I don't want to say I had an ego about it, but I was more thinking like, bro, this is the first of many, bro.
Yeah.
This shit was so free.
But it was
Looked
a while.
Like, bro, I swear to God, the first 2 months of BO4, I didn't lose anything. If I played a pro down, if I played one of those GB tourneys, if you invited me for those hitch tourneys, I promise you I would have won with anybody. Like, It was like we were losing a scrim, we were losing we were 4 for 4 in pro downs, which is kind of already insane. We lost 4 maps at Vegas. Yeah. And we were thinking, bro, we might go 6 for 6. Bro, me and Tej are in the car or in the Uber, like on our way to the facility before fucking to like I think we came back here or whatever, and we were like, we might go out like 5 for 6. We were like, at worst we're going 4 for 6. We're saying insane shit. And then we're like, bro, wait, we're going to win London. We're going to win Anaheim. We're obviously winning champs. We're seeing great. We're in playoffs. We're thinking like, we might lose the next one though, like Fort Worth. And then I was like, bro, we might win that one too. Like, and then turns out, holy shit, that year was so bad after that.
Yeah, and then you go through turmoil.
Yeah.
And I remember you're going fake Optic. You get dropped from fake Optic. You're on the bench. You come back for one map. You snipe people. You come back.
That's the way. With that sniping shit, by the way, I always said like, I went undefeated at 3 champs because I didn't lose the last year's one. So I only have 2 rings, but I went undefeated at 3 champs.
That is so funny. That online champs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know.
You're 1-0.
I'm undefeated at 2020 champs, 2024, and 2025. I only have 2 rings though, but.
Do you know what a pistol shrimp is? Well, it's a shrimp that snaps its claws so fast it creates a bubble that briefly reaches the temperature of the sun's surface and produces a shock wave that stuns its prey. Welcome to Fun Facts with Warfield. Our friends at Warfield sent us a bunch of different drinks. We've got whiskey, we've got rum, we've got gin, we've got vodka, and we're going to make a mixed drink while we give you some animal facts. Today, we are making pineapple whiskey mash. First, we add our 3 pineapple chunks and a little bit of honey syrup. And then you muddle that thing. There's actually an immortal jellyfish. There's a jellyfish that cannot die. When stressed or injured, it can revert its cells back to a youthful state, essentially hitting the reset button on its own life cycle. After you're done with the muddle, you add your lemon juice and your ice. And last but not least, while I'm cracking open this brand new Warfield Distillery whiskey, we've got our last fun fact. Octopus have 3 hearts, blue blood, and the ability to taste with its arms. Also, it can squeeze through openings the size of a quarter, but I feel like most people already knew that, but I had no idea they had 3 hearts. So here we go. The final touches. Shout out to Warfield. They are big friends of the channel. They sent us so much product and so many great drinks. Down in the description, you can find more information on Warfield and definitely follow their social media. They're great friends of the channel. So please enjoy the rest of the podcast. This has been the Pineapple Whiskey Mash Fun Fact Animal segment with Warfield. Enjoy.
I've only lost
Oh my God. How much, speaking of that team and that situation, because obviously you were still one of the best players.
Yeah.
You just happened to be on the bench because I guess you were a little bonehead right back then.
I was a bonehead, but I also just like, bro, like I was so stupid when I first, and like that offseason, the BO4 one, I was just so stupid. I got like basically finessed into like, I just saw a bag, and at the time I was like,
oh yeah, the OGL.
and then like, and I just saw that, I was like, dude, then they also hit me with some cheese, like fucking hit this before midnight or else you're gone. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'd be brain dead to not take this. This is like a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then they hit me with that, and then I remember like when I first signed it, I was like, my heart dropped. I'm like, I was so brain dead.
If you were on that Huntsman team,
yeah, would have been insane.
Dude, you, Matt, Dill, Seth.
Yeah, and then we would have got
Alec.
No, it would have been TJ actually.
Teach?
Yeah, I was trying to convince TJ at first, and he was like, bro, I'm trying to go to LA. Like, bro, TJ was on some bullshit, too. I gotta say this. Bro, TJ saying, let's go to LA. Like, bro, this guy thinks we're gonna be going to the beach and shit. Like, he's trying to get, bro, LA's gonna be lit. I'm like, TJ, we're not gonna go outside. Am I blasted? Like, he's convincing me, and low-key, I'm kind of buying it.
You're kind of buying it?
Yeah, he's like, bro, LeBron went to the Lakers that year. And then after, I'm like, low-key, actually, yeah.
Dude, that is fucking hilarious.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing all this shit. I'm like, yo, LA's pretty vibey, because we'd go to Anaheim, and the weather is godlike.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm down, bro. No bullshit.
You and T, I just picture you and T trying to hit Disneyland together.
Bro, we didn't do anything. Bro, I'm rooming with the guy. I'm rooming with the guy for 4 months. Bro, we didn't do shit except for going to fucking Miss Fields on the way back to the facility.
Miss Fields.
And then he'd order Shake Shack. That's the only thing we did. We didn't go. We never went outside, bro.
Bro,
Except for like a couple times, maybe.
One shot.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
That's actually a great amount. And I'm like, okay, but then I remember like I just signed that, and then it obviously turned out to be. In a way, I'm glad I did like sign it, not because like I left the team, but it was just more like it taught me like, bro, like you have like the best situation in the world in front of you. Like, why would you ever think that you could? It wasn't like I was ungrateful for like Hector or Optic. It was just more like I'm glad I did it because it's more eye opening. Like, bro, like I can't believe that I basically just
was there ever any? And we can cut this if we need to, but was there ever any like issues with you and Hex after that?
Not really, actually.
It was just kind of like
because I remember, dude. Oh my god, like this is like. Because I remember telling Hector that I basically signed the other contract, and until this day, like I'm like, fuck, why'd I like? Because that was a side of Hector that I never wanted to hear, basically. And then I only heard it one other time. Should I say it too? Like
I would love,
bro.
brother. I will pay you to tell this story.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it. I don't give a fuck because we won champs, so it's like
fuck yes.
So last year, this is the only other. This is the Demon Hector.
If you are listening to this podcast, I am so excited right now,
bro. This is actually so. This is like. After our first league match against New York, I'll never forget this, bro.
This is last year, right?
Yeah, this is last year. So then me and some of the content guys were talking, and then they were basically like, yo, we're going to set up some shit. You guys are going to be the only ones. Because there was like issues with our past team, at least in Vanguard, and I was like, bro, we can't, like whenever our like league matches would happen, I'd always just bring up like, yo, whenever, for example, some shit's going on, like they're setting up like a, like the little cam like in the room, or like there's like a watch party, like not CES watch
stuff
party,
that like might
the
take
extra shit just for league matches, like lighting, whatever it could be, just like
might take a little bit of internet.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So then,
I've never heard this.
So we had a meeting a week prior. They're like, you guys are going to be the only ones on this line. There's going to be no issue. We're going to have this. You guys are going to have that. No problem. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? So I'm like, perfect. Right? Like, we get to the match, and I'm warming up for this match, by the way. I'm seeing Packer burst on my screen. I'm like, that's never happened once. I'm like, that's weird. I'm getting fucking ran. So I'm like, that is also not helping the situation. And I could feel the lag. I'm getting slight skips, but I'm like, also, I don't want to check out the team. It's game day, our first league match of the year. It's my new teammates. I'm not trying to come out first impression.
Who's the team?
Me, AG, Ken, and it's our BO4 or
BO4. Okay, yeah, MW3 team. Okay.
And then it's our last year's team, so I don't want to just come off as a tweak. First league match, this guy's tweaking. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I know how like the stigma, or not the stigma, but like I don't want these guys to think like, dude, this guy just tweaks on game days. You know what I mean? So I'm like, just kind of biting the bullet. We lose and nail bite around 11, right? Yeah. We talk about it after. We're like, oh, dude, we kind of troll. We lost S&Ds. Let's just fix that. We talked about it. Everybody leaves. I don't say a fucking word, by the way, in all like the VOD review shit.
Right.
Fist bump everybody. Don't even look away from my screen. Wait, whatever. Everybody leaves immediately. I don't know what it was. I was just seeing red, bro. Because I'm like, I got to investigate this studio. Nobody was there live, right? We were also the last match. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I started investigating setup to setup, this entire circular, the fucking facility Stroh's so proud of it. We're in downtown. I'm investigating the fuck out of that, right? Yeah. First setup I see, the one with the watch party, like the one with the cam or whatever.
Yeah.
Not CES watch party. I always have to emphasize it. Oh my god, like, it was like the one that's
the one for process. Yeah.
I don't know if it was process. It was like a optic site one, though, for the optic site.
Oh my god, yeah, the Optic Nation one.
Yeah. So
Optic Nation.
Yeah. Look at Matt. He's like, yeah, bro, we hoed y'all. That's we fucked y'all over. Okay, anyways. So then I go first setup because I know what our name was. It was Cogent, whatever. I still remember the fucking name, Cogent Communications, whatever.
Yeah.
I look, bro. I looked at ours first before I did. I'm like, the first one I see. Oh my god, they fucking capped the kid. I remember thinking that. What the fuck? Go from setup to setup, the setup room, their content room, the fucking every room except for like, bro. The only one that was on our shit was their Seth watch party.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, they have on.
Oh, so they were all on your line.
Every single one.
Okay.
So immediately I'm like, but like the only reason I got so mad is because they literally like looked at me and they were like, yo, like you're good. No, like don't tweet. You get shit on. It's because you're terrible. That's basically like, I wish they would just said that. You get shit on, you're terrible. I looked and I'm like, this is the most biggest cap shit ever. Red Ellis is fucking going to the facility. He's on the same shit. I'm looking at his line when he went back to his place. And I was like, okay, bro. Immediately when I saw that, started dismantling the place, bro. I can't lie. Like, but it wasn't like on some, like, I don't give a fuck about this team or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the vibe of it, like after after just dismantling shit, just tearing apart webcams, headsets.
You're just
doing demonic, the fucking backdrops on the floor. Just doing demonic shit, kicking trash, kicking boxes.
I got the text that was like, bro, did you hear about Bruce last night? And I was like, what happened?
This is just actually.
And they were like, he went crazy.
Bro, this is a little insight of like Bro, a lot of people think that I'm very like easygoing. I'm a psychopath when it comes to like competing. Like I love this shit, bro. I promise you, I am a full blown psychopath about competing. And a lot of people maybe think that. I promise you, you don't care more than me. That's why I always laugh. I'm like, I promise you, you don't care more than me. And I still remember when after I got done dismantling the place, I was just kidding. I was so mad because I'm like, that was fucking bull. We should have lost to those fucking guys. We're so much better than them. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. And I just like, I'm just on my chair, on my setup, and I see JP and James walk back, and they just came back from dinner. They look at me, they're like, "What's good?" I don't say a word, right? And I just kind of like look at them. I just look away, and then they're like, "What the fuck?" And I could hear them go into the room and then start whispering to each other, like, "What the fuck just?"
Wasn't that James's first week?
Yeah. Might have been. He was new.
Part of me thinks that it was James's first week here.
Yeah, and then I still remember they walk into the room and they have a full blown like normal convo about maybe dinner or whatever the fuck, and then they're like, "What the fuck just happened in here?"
War zone.
Yeah, they're like, "This place just got hit by a tornado," and then they look at me. They know what's up because I don't say a word to them. They could just feel like the anger within. And again, this was nothing to do with like Optic or like anything. It was just me like being a moron. That's number one thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that was like, bro, fuck these guys. Like, it wasn't like, fuck these. It was just more like, bro, they just fucking lied to me. They think I'm brain dead. I fucking look at this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, it was so stupid what I did.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think anything of it, right? A week goes by. I'll never forget this. I will never forget this, right? It was one of those days where I'm on my David Goggins schedule that we used to always laugh. We had a day off. Yeah. And I get to the facility at 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m., about to stream, right? And then I remember, bro, I'm not even joking, because Hector's got like cologne, right? Like, I don't even hear him.
I don't have a sense of smell.
I don't hear him or like fucking see him because I'm at my setup. You remember like where the corner I was at? Next to like the around the bar shit?
Right, yeah.
I didn't see him or see him, bro. I'm just like, bro, I swear to God, I still remember I was on Karachi just going over jump spots. Like, I'm like, oh, I like the way they play this for the clutch or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm running. I don't even see.
You smell him?
Bro, I swear to God, I look over and he is just looking death stare at me. Bro, it was the scariest shit ever. Bro, I swear to God. Like, bro, this encounter changed me as a person. I promise you. And then he was like, come to my office real quick. And then, yo, I am walking to this guy's office, shitting myself. Bro, I swear to God, like, this is the scariest shit I've ever been a part of. Sits me down, bro, literally basically says, bro. That convo he had, that 5 minutes, I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm never, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, bro, my team was like after I was like, yo, I'm not, like, I was a soldier. They were like, they brought the scenario because apparently, like, they knew about like the meeting or whatever, and I was like, bro, I promise you, I'm not. Like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, content. Yeah, let's do it.
Whatever you want,
bro. That engagement, he was like, don't fucking ever do that shit again. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
like, he went like a little bit more in depth with it, but I was like,
yeah.
I remember just saying like, bro, I was lagging though. I was like, bro, they were holding me though. Like, but I get it. I'm never doing that again. But bro, I was lagging. Like, he didn't give a fuck, but I was like,
bro.
He was like, don't fucking ever. That's my shit, basically. And I was like, God. I know it is, but bro, like, damn, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, bro, that is fucking.
But bro,
it's not. It's funny now.
It's so funny.
It's
now.
not funny. It wasn't funny.
It's so funny now. But in the moment, I was like, I'm gone, bro. I'm off this team, bro. They just.
Yeah, I remember. I remember getting the text like, "Yo, I don't know what the future with Brandon is."
He's gone.
I remember being like, "What you mean? What the future? Like, the future is
broken.
The future is he stays
here.
The
backdrop's on the floor."
And they were like, "No, he was like throwing keyboards around." And I was like, "What?"
Bro, I don't even remember what I did, but I just know I did 20 minutes of damage. Like, and then again, I apologize. Also, like, I'm not like proud of this.
20 minutes of damage.
Because I remember Hector after was like, "Bro, don't be proud of this." I'm like, "I promise you, I'm not." Like, now it's funny looking back because we won. So like,
Matt, you got to tell us your perspective,
bro,
from the production team's perspective.
Yeah, I want to know y'all's because bro, that was their room.
I mean, I wasn't. Did you show up? Were you?
I'd show up the next day.
You by the way, Batty, you're like, whenever you were good, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's all Roger. Fuck Roger.
No, by the way, yo, me and Roger are like hella cool now. I fuck with Roger.
Yeah, I know.
It's just that one incident.
But people were wondering why, when you say in the process when you guys win champs and you go, Raj, bring it in, man.
Yeah, people were mind blown probably.
And Seth pauses it and goes, just so you know, that's crazy.
That was crazy.
And people were like, what do you mean that's crazy?
It was literally this story
from the person's. I remember we did a video for the channel where like I was dealing blackjack to you guys and you guys had to answer like a question.
I remember this, yeah.
And one of the questions that James made me ask you.
So smart from James, yeah.
James made me ask you was, what's the biggest nerd rage you've ever had?
Yeah, so smart.
And you go, I think you guys all know it.
Yeah, and that till this day,
and no one, and we all laughed,
Yeah.
and no one talked about it.
Yeah.
This is what we were.
and again, like in that specific moment, like I don't want to say like I don't regret doing it because like it was so stupid. Like I don't like not like fucking like I didn't mean any disrespect towards like anybody. Like for example, Hector, like or Optic or whatever. It was not, but it was just me. Like, bro, we were just not winning. I felt like everything was. I don't. This maybe not the right perspective, but I feel like everything was against me. So I was like, bro, this I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those. So it was like I just fucking like it was not who I am. It was just more like
you just blacked out.
I just blacked out. And it was just like emotions obviously got the best of me.
Yeah.
I got the fucking scariest combo of my life after. But I just remember for that 30 minutes, bro, like holy shit. Like I didn't give a fuck. I promise you I was so down to fight anybody in the world. Like if I fucking Mike Tyson was out, I was like, fuck it, dude, let's run it. Like one of those. But obviously he would have fucking knocked my shit out. But like
all right, Matt, what do you remember?
I just remember coming in and I think like my desk was a little like sticky. I think you said maybe
that's
been,
another
like,
thing too. I
spilled.
forgot.
You spit on the desks?
No, fuck no. I'm not that brave.
You jizzed on
spilled.
No, there's Gamer Grip.
You fucking.
Gamer Grip is gonna do some damage. Headsets were in the trash can.
I think maybe a
keyboard
light was broken or
The
something.
light was broken. I don't remember anything.
My mouse was gone.
Your mouse was gone.
Yeah, mouse
Still
was-
never been.
If it was wireless, it was probably in the corner somewhere. It's probably in half also. In that moment, I was just trying to do destruction.
Oh
bro.
my god! I don't know if Hector's gonna let us keep this in, but I hope
I'm not gonna, bro.
I hope Hector has the footage somewhere.
Again,
because there's
I always say with this story that was so brain dead.
Yeah,
That's the first thing because I'm like I'm not proud. I promise you, I'm not proud.
Have you ever told the story publicly?
Never.
Oh,
Never told the story. So that's why it actually probably. You know what? Please tell this to Hector before this releases.
Yeah.
I don't want to have this convo again.
No, of course.
I don't
I don't want to smell I'll absolutely clear
Dude,
it.
I want you to just envision me just going over jump spots, and I swear to God, I just order Einstein bagels. I'll never forget this. And then like what the fuck, bro? Like, and then like I'm like pretty good with like scent too, so I'm like, oh, that's Hector's. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I look over and he doesn't say a word. He just gives me like a stare, like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm fucked.
Do you think that moment? Because Shotzi's talked about it publicly. I think Seth has talked about it publicly.
Yeah.
That like your first half of your career compared to your second, it seemingly you matured overnight.
Yeah.
Do you think that had something to do with it, or do you think it was more towards like Seth retirement?
What, like the situation with Hector?
No, just like becoming like a team player, whether that's an Optic team, like a Optic Texas team player, or like an Optic creator team player. Like at one point, because I've known you for a long time at this point, it did seem like overnight one day you were like, I'm there, I'm doing content, I'm showing up practice on time. I am now teaching the young kids on my team how to, and prior to that, you were like the new kid that had a shit ton of talent and people were trying to, keep you on a leash and keep you contained. What do you think flipped that?
I think it was, I kind of had no other choice if I wanted to win. Because I used to be the person that, I don't want to say made excuses, but if I lost, I was like, it wasn't my fault. You know what I mean? Like I did what I could. I was rinsing, you know what I mean? But then it just became like an oversight, like this cycle of like, bro, this is consistently happening. Like, and then people were just like making excuses. Like maybe if it wasn't even just from like the public, maybe it's like former teamers like, oh, this guy's late, bro. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to have this excuse of like, this guy was late and then that's why we lost. I'm like, I'm just gonna show up on time. I'm not even gonna tweak about it.
Yeah.
Which I obviously understand now, like just maturing and getting older. Like I do understand that perspective of like, you know what I'm saying? Just respecting people's time. Like it wasn't necessarily like I didn't give a fuck about their time. It was just more like me being irresponsible, staying up late, losing RR and Val. Not Val, but whatever game it was back then, 2019. But it just became over time where like I wanted to win so bad. I don't think people understand how much I want to win. And then I was like, bro, what the fuck do I have to do to win? So I was like, and then that like just becoming a better teammate. Okay, if I change the way I play the game, for example, I'll get in the hill. I don't give a fuck. If this is what you guys want, I don't give a fuck. If this is you guys don't like being in the hill, fucking we picked up AG and Ken, they don't like getting in the hill. Especially AG, whatever. I'll get in the hill, bro. I don't give a fuck as long as we win. You know what I mean? I'll just whatever the team needs, I'll do. So it's just one of those things where I'll like bite the bullet and then, for example, Seth retiring, it was another thing too. Like whenever I got benched the second time, I was like, that's the end of the road for Optic. This is kind of annoying. I wish it didn't end like this. I always wanted to win champs, but not just win champs for Optic. That was like a dream of mine. Because we won tournaments, but bro, imagine winning champs. I used to just like follow in basically like Seth and Matt and Ian and Damon's shoes. Like, this is crazy. This is like some legendary shit. And then for that chapter to end for like, I remember the month I was benched. I was like, damn, this is not how I envisioned it, but like, fuck it. Like at least like maybe there's something else down the road. But then like when that window opened and then Seth retiring, and then especially in his retirement speech was like, yo, like I'm basically not retiring so you could, that's basically what he said. Like I'm retiring so you could fucking actually like prove what you're worth. You know what I mean? And I was like, whoa, this guy, and it's Scump, bro. It's not just somebody it's
the Jordan of COD.
That's quite literally like it's really who he is. And then I didn't want a lot of people's favorite player, my favorite player before I became a pro, before Matt was my favorite player, but he was more like somebody that mimicked off like Seth was like 2013, 2014. I'd go to his YouTube channel and just watch his videos. You know what I mean? Just shit like that. Like, and I don't want this guy to retire and then me just come back and like basically not win and basically let it go to waste when in reality, like this is one of the greatest players ever on this. He's a legend. He's an icon of the game. And for me to just retire and not take full advantage of opportunity and basically waste the fact that he's not here. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be doing like not just myself as a service, like just everyone that just appreciates like Optic Texas. Like, I gotta go hard, bro. So let's just went back to that.
I feel like let's just went back to that. Somebody cues a montage right after that shit.
Right? It's like
I feel like before that moment, whether it's Hector's discussion with you that no one knew about.
Shitting myself, by the way.
Or whether it's Seth retiring, you know, which was only months before that, like less than a year before that.
Yeah.
It kind of like you always had a captain on your team. You know, I think Ian, I would say it's fair to say Ian was the captain of the Black Ops 4 team. Seth was the captain of, you know, pretty much every other team.
Yeah.
And after that, like you and Ant were given the fucking
the torch,
right? Like here, like you guys are the captains. Like Ant is going to captain every SMG that comes in behind him.
Yeah.
You're going to captain every AR that comes in behind you, and so like you got to like act accordingly. And it seemed like both of you guys. I mean, I'm sure Ant was already, you know, it seemed like Ant was already kind of in that mode.
Yeah, Ant's like in that mode, like as like gameplay wise, as a team, like we got to do this. I'll lead by example. I'm gonna do this. I don't care about, for example, like any stat. I don't care about how I look as long as we win the game. Like he kind of led by example in that way, and I kind of was just like because before I don't want to say that I was the teammate that was just nonchalant or whatever. Like I kind of was just chilling, just doing my own thing, and if you were cool with me, you're cool with me. I didn't like go out of my way to do anything. But then, for example, after Seth retired, I just took it, just like more of I don't want to say a leadership role, but more of like a I'm just more of like a team player. Like yo, this guy's going through this. Let me go show it up. I'm more like just involved with the overall team. So I'm kind of like not the vibes guy, but like the.
Yeah, of course.
You can talk to me about anything. Like, I'm cool with everyone. Like, I remember our last year's team, like, for example, like, it was Ant and AG. That was a duo. And me and Ken were a duo. But I was cool with all three of them. Like, I could talk to Ant. I could get in a call with AG. I could get in a call with Ken. Like, like 3 hours each. And they all fucked with me. They could rant about, like, I don't like about this. I don't like about that. I don't know why he says this. Like, so I just, like, wanted to be, like, there for everyone, basically.
Of course. Yeah. But is it strange being on a team where you have a duo but you don't get along with the other two? Have you ever been in that situation?
I mean, last year was, I don't want to say like similar to that because I was good getting along with all of them, but I could see like, for example, me and Ken, like he'd like, bro, we got to start doing this. Like I hate when blah blah blah, like this and that, or like this, we should be doing this, and then I'd be like, okay, like you know. But I was more like the middleman, you know what I'm saying? So
you weren't the guy that Ken wanted to fight. You see, like,
no. Bro, you swear to God, you know what's funny about that? That might have been, dude. I don't want to say it was me in MW. Like, no bullshit. Like, I swear, bro. Like, back then I don't want to say a bad teammate, but holy shit.
And what?
MW.
Game?
I don't know if it was me.
MW19?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I don't know if it was me.
I forgot you guys teamed together. It might be you. You might have been like, what's up?
That does sound like some shit I would say.
What's up?
But the thing is, I feel like I'd remember that.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
Nah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Ken, was it me? You can text me.
I'm going to call him right now.
Yeah, say, Ken, was it me?
Can you see if Ken's live?
Dude, actually, bro, me and Ken are actually, our relationship is so, like, from that, let's say if it was me in that situation, which I don't think it was, but it very well could have been. Now I'm a little sauce, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know.
I'm going to call him. He live?
I feel like he's going to answer.
He's not live? You think he's going to answer?
I feel like he might.
Let's see. Let's see if he answers.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Hey, what up?
What's good?
Yo, I'm in the middle of Around the Bar right now with Bruce. And we were talking about your clip about how you want to fight somebody.
Okay.
And Bruce was like, I think that might have been me.
That'd be right.
Yeah, it's Brandon, yeah.
It was me. Yo, no fucking way. No fucking way.
No, it actually was, bro.
Yo, bro, you see, like, this is the shit I'm saying, bro. Like, I was actually blacking out back
It
then.
made it so funny because Hector texted me like, "Yo, who you talking about?" And I was like, "Bro, it was Brandon." He was like, "Bro, that makes it so much funnier, bro."
Bro, I did not know. Everybody thought it was Dylan.
No, yeah, everybody thinks it's Dylan or AG, but I'm like, bro. Like,
Let's just see. Let's just say for the public it was AG.
yeah.
Oh shit! All right, brother.
Bro.
I appreciate it.
Bro, you see, like, no bullshit. Like, no bullshit. Like, the more I think about it, now I could kind of remember it. I still don't really remember it, which is kind of fucked to think about, but that is something. That's
You
what
almost got into a fight. You don't even know about it.
Yeah, I don't even know about it because I'm just so in the moment. I'm just probably thinking like I don't even fucking want to be here. Like fuck you guys. Like because I remember after I signed the contract like an idiot, I was like, bro, I made a huge mistake. I didn't even have to play like a game. I didn't have to see the game. I was like, just trade me, bro. Like bro, gunless. And then I remember talking to like it was Seth and like Hector. They were like down like yo yeah trade gunless from like please just pick up gun. You guys won with him in Rise. Remember? They weren't falling for it. They're like I'm like bro I'm insane. Of course they want to play with me over beer. So I remember thinking, but I remember thinking like. Whatever, and then I just didn't want to be a part of that team. And wow, bro, I don't remember that, but now I kind of do. But I don't remember us ever like getting close to fighting. But I think he was right because I'm just an idiot, dude. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Like,
bro, that is so funny. If you guys do enjoy that, it does not stop there. There's an extended cut of the episode ad-free over on the Patreon, so go check it out. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody.